Alright. Hopefully everything is all good. Everything's set correctly. First time streaming in a minute, so may not be. Just gonna wait for people to get in here. What's up, Mick? Alright, I guess I'm at least streaming correctly. Alright, let me reset my PS2 and get started. What's up, guys? No, you can't mispronounce my name. I guess not. I can try though. Just you changed it just to H. Just now you're just H. Alright guys, so what's going on today is we're going to be doing some world record attempts for Fullmetal Alchemist 2. I just recently got the Japanese version of this game, which saves about 1 minute. So we'll see how that goes. I'm using, I just recently started using sub-splits, so you'll see those on my splits. And I still have to fix a couple things up on stream, but everything should look relatively fine. Just let me know if the volume needs to change at all, because I'm using a new capture card, so that may need to be changed or tweaked a little. I'm still using my same settings for my old capture card, so probably won't need too much. But yeah, the sub-splits, the reason for the sub-splits is essentially... so I can keep track of the boss kills without actually losing time. Basically, if I want to know how long I was killing a boss for, I would have to wait for the end of the boss fight and just wait like an extra 1 or 2 seconds for basically the boss card to get displayed. If you mash through it, you don't get to see any of the information. So, but now that I have sub splits, I can time it on my on live split, and it's accurate. So I'll at least know what my boss times are without losing times. Would you mind commenting? I'll GDQ. Never say. Yeah, I'll be commentating the run as I go. So, anyways, I guess I should just go ahead and get started. So, right before I say anything, I guess, right before I officially get started, I want to say the first things I do are right here in the options. You can't read it because it's in Japanese, but this is the text speed. I set the text speed to fast, and I set the voices off. This is just like the quickest way to run. The other thing, I can actually show it in that menu. The other thing that's different on the Japanese is in Japanese games, the default options for, you know how we press X to select everything in just about any pretty much any US game, any NTSC game, you use X or A for selection. In Japanese games, circle is like the default option, and then as you can see right there, X, that is exit. So basically, anytime you're in a menu, those buttons are switched. Those are the only differences. The only other difference is that the tutorial menus are about 3 seconds quicker each on Japanese. And then obviously Japanese text, everything is in Japanese. Also, what's up, Danish? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Flig Mode? How's everybody doing? So those are the basic differences from the English version, but that's really it. So anyways, we can go ahead and get started. Is this start on... I think this starts on new game. So, yeah. I was trying to remember because some of my other games don't start on new game, so. But yeah, we have the intro cutscenes, so it's going to be a couple minutes. Yeah, I am restreaming, but everybody can read the chat because I have both chats connected. You're on vacation, so you have to watch in 144p. Well, at least there's that option on YouTube. But if you were watching me on Twitch, you would not be able to watch me. So yeah, right here you can see Chapter 1, Part 1, and then Chapter 1, Part 2. Right when I start the Chimera fight, I'm going to split, so I'll be able to keep track of my split for the Chimera fight. Senpai noticed me. So see this menu that popped up right here? This is fast. That is faster in Japanese. Also, this cutscene coming up here, This is the only cutscene I remember seeing that was faster in Japanese. Everything else is exactly the same. So right now I'm playing on my Japanese PS2, so I can be able to play this game. I could remove the region lock, but I mean, I have a Japanese PS2, so it doesn't really matter. I'm playing on an SCHP or SEPH, whatever it's called. I think it's SEPH actually. 90,000 PS2, which is the fastest PS2 made to date. You may think, oh, well, with all this text that you see coming up as Japanese, you would assume that, hey, this would probably be faster in Japanese. Well, that's not the case. Now, let me try and explain the difference there. Japanese text only saves time when it's side-scrolling text, or if the Japanese text is so much quicker that you don't that it like basically halves how many screens you get. But in this one, they directly retranslated everything, so you get the same amount of text windows, same amount of everything. And since the text isn't side-scrolling, you don't save any time off the text. Like I said, it's only the tutorial windows, and I'm assuming they made the tutorial windows a little bit quicker, or I'm actually thinking that they slowed them down in the US version. Because, so basically this right here, this is a couple seconds quicker. Basically, since Japanese text, you can read it quicker rather than US text, I'm guessing that they gave US people a couple more minutes or a couple more seconds to really get all the tutorial stuff down. So right here, saving another couple of seconds each time. I think right here in total, it may not be 3 seconds. I think it saves around, I'm gonna roll right here. That roll saves, you know, maybe a second. So, man, I kind of lost myself. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's a couple spots right there where you can roll in. And basically most cutscenes reset your position. So you'll see right here in this cutscene, you see how Ed and Al are standing. This is where they're going to be standing when we get out of the cutscene. So basically, if I came in here at a different angle, it wouldn't matter because this cutscene is exactly in those spots. But say right where I rolled, there's about 2 spots where you can roll in. I think there's literally only 2 spots where you can roll in to kind of speed up time. So right now, I'm going to be going after the guy in the white coat because Al will target on the closest enemy. This will keep up our combo meter because our combos work together. And the higher your combo is, the more damage you do. So I'm trying to get my hands on this guy, but he's literally running all the way back here. And 1, 2, and then he should be dead. This guy, so I started attacking a little bit sooner so I can make sure I keep this combo. You can see I'm getting 19 hits. That's really good. I'm going to leave this guy for Al since that guy's going straight to Al. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, dead. Then right here, I'm going to do all 3 just in case because I don't remember exactly. Now he'll die to 3 punches. So you can see how the combo meter, keeping that going with Al over there, how it's really important. So I'm going to command Al to do something, and he got stunned, so it didn't work. The guys in the white coats, though, have lower health, so I usually go after them first. That was actually really good. And then after I kill the last one, I roll in, so I can try and pick up a potential item that they'll drop. The item drops are random, I believe, based on what you'll get. I don't know if there's a guaranteed drop, but it seems to be random. Are you going to be speedrunning SGDQ? I got to get accepted. The PS2 for my emulator video, it actually isn't. My PS2 for my emulator video isn't a Japanese PS2. It's a NTS, or it's actually PAL. So yeah, you see right there, I didn't even need the last hit. 2. All right, Al just completely stopped attacking there. So there's only 4 guys you have to kill there. And we get an item for killing these guys. We get a lead bangle. You won't be able to read it though. Oh no, after this one we get a lead bangle. So Al's gonna go onto the guy on the right there because he's a little bit quicker. You see how Al just kind of moved? So that's why I go after this guy. Wow, Al just did a lot of damage. I basically did that right there just so I could keep the combo rolling. You see right now, like that's so good. This is going so far so good with the combos. Okay, really? Alright, there we go. I wanted to get that last little kick. 69 watching now? Damn. Alright, so right here we're saving another 1 or 2 seconds with that menu. I just got the lead bangle. So basically how this game works is the bangles raise your attack. That's going to raise your physical attack, like these punches, if you get a weapon, anything like that. The earrings raise your alchemy. Those are also useful. So I'm going to be picking those up. I'll explain when I pick up what. The Japanese language here that this is my second time playing on Japanese. The game isn't any different at all. Like, there's really no differences, and they give me little pretty pictures to look at for the Japanese version, so it's not that hard for me to figure everything out. I'm just gonna try and finish off these guys a little bit quicker, trying to get the XP mark to come up and pick up any items. So I got an extra elixir there, which is really good. Also, shout outs to my people over on the Twitch chat. We got McDuncan93, Yazubro, and Captain Hydrus. Yo, Hydrus, what's up, man? So we got a little bit of a longer unskippable cutscene, so I guess this is a good time to talk a little bit more about the story. So I know the questions are always going to be coming up. Does this follow the storyline of Fullmetal Alchemist? It does. Basically, we start out in Lior, like normal. If you guys have never watched this before, if you plan on watching the anime, this will not spoil anything in the anime. The only thing this will spoil is characters, but it won't spoil anything that happens with the characters, because a lot of the plot points, they kind of skip over. Not that they don't happen, it's just that, say in the show there's a huge thing with somebody dying and there's a bunch of episodes to it, and this, they will already be dead, so that we can kind of just get the information we need and then move on. But Lior is pretty much the same. If you watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then the video games, we always start in Lior. So this is, I would say, I guess this spoils things in a way. Not really, because you don't get the full story anyways, but it would literally be spoiling the first 3 episodes, and that would be it. So it's not a big deal. The whole thing with this game is that there are golems instead of, I guess, the homunculi, or whatever you want to call them. Also, that guy in the background's in a battle position right now. And then there's 2 of the same guy in the background. I just realized that they were pretty lazy with their, I don't want to say lazy, it's just they didn't have that many like NPCs, so they reuse a lot of them. If you got accepted, will you speedrun this game? I plan on speedrunning this game at RPG Limit Break. Also, I will eventually get you people's, I'll eventually get you people's messages on, on YouTube. I'm just trying to explain everything. So yeah, like I said, I was trying to keep the combos up. Al kind of has a mind of his own, but you can control him. But the only things you control him is you can get him to run to you, and there are 2 different attacks that you can get him to do. Basically, if I tap R1, I can get him to do either a shoulder check where he will like run into somebody, or he'll do a spinning move. And I believe he decides which one he's going to use. I don't get to control it. I believe that's based off of how close he is. So you see right there, the shoulder check, and then he'll also come to me. This is kind of them explaining it. Al has like infinite health. Oh, I'm gonna have to do 1, 2, 3 to kill that guy. Yep, and then I can, yeah. So once I have a combo going, it doesn't take as many hits to kill these guys. Does that kill him? I didn't know that kills them, so I'm gonna start using that. So I didn't need to do that last hit there. I'm telling Al to do something here. Wow, he just killed both of those guys. That's great, because that was quick. Yeah, so me commanding Al right there actually helped, because he shoulder checked those 2 guys and just knocked them right out. So that was good. Right up here, I'm going to be attempting to do some world record strats. World record strats as in, I call it world record platforming. It's this really stupid platforming that's way more difficult to pull off than it should be. I should have picked up that item. But that wasn't the platforming, it's coming up here. So one thing that we can do with Al is an alley-oop, which we're about to do here. My PB is 2 hours and 54 minutes. That's not the world record anymore. Some new strats have been discovered since then. I think the world record's 2 hours 43 minutes, but I found out new strats that should be able to really beat that. Come on, don't fall off. And then we do a backflip. Do we make it? We make it! World record strats. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's that platforming there is hard to do. Like, it's hard to make that backflip because you'll usually fall off. It's like, that's annoying. But yeah, we got it. Saves like a second. PogChamp. So right now, my world record strats that I currently have should allow me to get a 2 hour and 35 minute run. And yeah, right here we're just learning some more about the moves. That's the little dive there. In the third Fullmetal Alchemist game, using that little like foot slide is actually quicker. Like quicker to move around with, but in this one it isn't. So we're gonna pick up a reloader right there. And now we're gonna do the most. I could die here, by the way, just so you guys know. I could die here. This could be a reset. It's stupid. So yep. We just do one shot just to trigger the dialogue here, so we can move on. And let's go. Oh no, I got hit right away. I got hit right away. So we're gonna have to use an elixir here. But let's see. Let's see. Keep going. Ed, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop, Ed. Keep going, Ed. All right, that's not bad. That can go way worse. So I'll take it. I'm gonna try and conserve my elixirs, but we'll see. How do you get into speedrun this game? I saw it in like essentially what a GameStop was, and I was like, huh, this looks interesting. I just started playing it casually, and then I decided I want to speedrun it because there's no speedruns for the game, and it looked fun. So right here, we just have to counter this guy a couple times. Also, yeah, Al can actually do a lot of damage on these guys by tackling them. I found this out my last playthrough of this game, which was a couple days, like 2 days ago. I found out that if you command Ed or Al to do a like shoulder check these guys, it actually does a lot of damage. So right here, I'm going to command him to do that, and then we gotta try. These bombs are kind of annoying to aim. Don't die. Oh, come on. My aim is bad, but we're all good. I may want to pick up the other items. No, this doesn't pick up. This doesn't follow the plot. No, I don't want to pick those up. So here's what I'm gonna do right now. I basically left Al with absolutely no bombs to use, which just kind of sucks because my accuracy was so bad. But you can't really. There's no lock-on in this game. There's a lock-on in the third game, but no lock-on in this one. So it would have been much easier if there was. But so Al only gets one bomb to use, but it should be fine. So this is right when the game diverges, is these black golem dudes come out. I'm gonna try and explain how the plot works, but I don't fully understand it myself. It's not entirely that fascinating. Basically, these guys kind of take. I don't know how the little golems exist because they're supposed to be like taking over bodies. So I don't know if these are like little babies or something with huge. I don't know. You guys will see later what I'm talking about, but. So right away we enable that thing, and then we just throw some bombs. So yeah, Al already used his thing. I'm gonna command him to try and attack these guys. I'm trying to run back because this thing moves you forward, and yeah. So that was all good. Yeah, that was good. As long as they can all die right away. I try and you want to either hit them with the bombs or make sure the bombs are within proximity that when they explode, they'll also kill them. So yeah, that was good. They're cute. They're not homunculi, but they are they're little golems. The other golems, those ones are cute. The other golems, they all look weird. So yeah, we got these bombs here. We're gonna go over here. And again, I have to remember to mash X there to exit out of that save thing because I'm used to it being circle, because in the US version it's circle, but in this one, it's that. So right up here, this is going to be my first time using the sub-splits. Right here, the Chimera fight's coming up. So I'll try and try and do that appropriately, I guess. I have to get used to these new splits, but I think I'm going to like using splits like this. Also, there's a skippable cutscene coming up here, so I got to make sure I mash start for it. Because the FMVs load in. So during that, they fade in. So there's like a 2-second fade in. So if you didn't realize you didn't skip the FMV, you would have lost like 3 or 4 seconds. Because it would have been like 1 or 2 seconds on the fade in, and then 1 or 2 seconds of a play, and then you'd be like, oh crap, I need to skip that. But you just lost like 4 seconds for no reason. I do these explanations a lot of times when I'm running, mainly for games like this that need explanations because, like, all right, this is where I need to skip. So 1 second. So you see, like, there's no fade in there. But like, you see how the screen is black for the entire time here? That's because the thing fades in. So I actually skipped the fade in, if that makes sense. So that's like the current world record holder. I don't think he was as well versed in this game as I was, but he did find some new strats which allowed him to get world record. But yeah, he kind of missed some of the FMVs. So I'm gonna try my hardest not to miss the FMVs, but sometimes it's difficult. All right, so we're coming into the first boss. Looking tall. We got our first weapon that we can transmute other than our fists, which is the lance. And we're gonna try and attack this guy whenever we want him to do fire breath. Fire breath is like the best thing. So let's see what he does. He's charging us right now, so I'm gonna try and I'm putting him into the wall there so that I can attack him during that. I'm gonna get hit there no matter what. Does he do? I want to do a fire attack, but he keeps charging me. All right, let's get him. All right. And then there he did the fire breath. I want to position myself right here. So you see that claw attack cannot reach me. It cannot reach me. You have to position yourself exactly there. So I'm going to try and be behind him wherever he gets up. And Al just keeps knocking him over. That's not good. I can't really DPS. Quit knocking him over. Al, I need to like kill him. So I want him to be focused on... Alright, he's stunned. This is good. This should be it. Yeah, alright. Oh, I forgot to split. Oh, I reset my... Oh, God damn it. I reset my splits. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just going to start the timer here and just not even worry about splits. Because this is my first time using the splits. I forgot to split right before the Chimera. So this timer is going to be off. But we have an in-game timer to go based off of. So it's not a big deal. The in-game timer is accurate. But I tried to skip the split and I hit the reset button. So that's a pretty big fail. But I'm not used to using splits at all anyways. So it's not really a big deal. Splits are really just to look at, but I can tell if I'm on good pace or not, so it's not a big deal. This is just going to be like... I can pause at any moment. That's good platforming too. I can pause at any moment and know what pace I'm on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like I said. Is it true that you're a clone of Strider X? Oh yeah, dude. Me and him, you know, I mean, Fullmetal Alchemist and Paper Mario, they're pretty in there. Also, what I might do after this run today, I might go input all of my splits that I would have gotten into my splits so I have them next time. Unfortunately, I won't have them because I just accidentally reset the timer, but it's not really... Okay, usually they move out of the way for you there, but they didn't that time. Stupid. I may have to reset after this boss fight coming up, but we'll see. Oh, this is the one time I don't have to touch my controller. Woo! Look at that, guys. Oh, there's an unskippable right here, by the way. So I'm skipping the unskippable. It may pop up. This one doesn't have a fade in. It may pop up. If it does, all right. If it didn't pop up, that means time save. Nice. Are you cloned from Strider's DNA? Of course, yeah, yeah. My parents and Strider's parents kind of got together, and they're like, we want the same thing. This game is good. They mainly focus on the bosses, and they made the bosses a lot of fun. Do I need to heal? I probably didn't need to do that, but I'll do it anyways. And then, yeah, the loading zone is right next to that chest, so you have to get the chest. You can move left or right of the chest, depending on where you're at, but then, yeah, you just go straight. What do you need?
Can I come in? I'm losing my mind doing this shit. I just watch.
Okay. I mean, you can. Alright, so coming up on the first boss fight here, there's two parts to it. So let's see. What I'm going to be doing on the first part is I'm going to be dragging Al with me so that the enemies come closer to me as well. This is my roommate, by the way. So basically what I want to do is I want to bring Al with me so the enemies follow me, and so I can get them into these, like, it's like a sucker, like a vacuum. Like, I don't even know what you would consider it. So I want to make sure that all of these guys get into this vacuum. Also, I'm going to give Al bombs to throw at these guys while I get to a cannon and shoot them. Hopefully, I can kill them all with one round of the cannon, but we'll see. So, again, bringing Al with me, activating this to bring them all in there. Gonna use that, and gonna give Al those, and then hop in here. Now, you see, since I dragged Al with me, all those guys are trapped in there. And once I see, yep, that was perfect. So I got all the 20 experience drops. I didn't even have to use all of the cannonballs. So perfect. Now we're going to be using a rage attack, which is once when you do enough combos, you basically get this built up. I'm going to be running right all the way over to Al, so he can lift me up, hopefully, and then I can do the rage attack. This is going to kill everybody in the area, which is really good, obviously. It's going to stun Cornello, and I'm going to pick up all those items and go head over to the other cannon. And I'm going to hope that Al doesn't screw me here. I'm going to keep calling Al to me, and we're going to try and combo these hits together. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. One more. One more. Please stand still. Yes, that was almost it. Almost it. He moves around a lot, so there we go.
Alan's your best buddy.
All right. Yeah, dude. Al can either kill runs or save runs. It's pretty fun. But what happened there is what Al did right was he didn't get in the way. It was amazing. So you see right there how it's a 0-0-0. I mashed through that so it's faster, obviously, but you don't get to see how much time it takes. So yeah, that was a perfect boss fight. Well, almost perfect. You could kill him in one cycle if you get really, 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 really good luck, but yeah, whatever.
Hashtag world record.
Hashtag world record, of course, dude. So yeah, also for people tuning in right now, I kind of messed up with my splits, so the splits are not accurate. They're like I try to like go on to the next split or skip a split by accidentally reset it by pressing the wrong hotkey. So it doesn't matter because I have an in-game timer to look at, which is accurate. And obviously I can just retime the video, so the timer doesn't matter at all. It's just we're not gonna have any splits. Which we don't have any splits to compare to, so we would really just be watching the same thing.
That guy's dying.
He is dying. He doesn't die like that in the real show. In the real show, he actually gets eaten. It's not really a spoiler because it's like the 3rd episode in, guys, but I guess so. I'm not gonna be talking about the show at all after we get out of Leor. I'm just gonna be talking about the video game here, so. Yeah. I
mean, you said the video game's like different too.
Yeah, it's different, but Leor is they tweak it as well. They try to follow the anime to some regards, but okay. So we're going to make sure we do not save here because it's a speed run. But yeah, this is the end of chapter 1. So normally I would be splitting right on that fade out, but. Or, no, I think what I would do for my splits here, because basically, guys, whenever you're making splits, and you can split whenever you want to, do it when you don't have to have your hands active. So you do it on that fade out. Always do it. Always make your splits in times that you're not going to be playing. And do it on a visual cue, so you can always be accurate. Now, if you get like a foot pedal, just ruined my anime. If you get a foot pedal, it's a lot easier to do it mid gameplay, but I'm not that hardcore.
Dude, I'm fucking losing my mind.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Was it Crash Fast speedrun? Whenever Alex comes down again, maybe we'll do one.
I'll do one with you. You said anyone can run it. If you want, I'll do one with you.
Sure do. But I do speedrun Spyro. That's my main speed game. Once I get world record in this game, I'm going to go back to speedrunning Spyro up until the Reignited trilogy comes out. I don't have a time submitted because I'm not really happy with any of my PB times. Basically, I run world record strats, so like it's really hard to get a run off with doing everything first try. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So once I can get a run off where I do everything basically first try, I will submit it because I'll be happy with it. But until then, I'm not submitting. I want like a, at least a 28 time, at least something like that, which I can do because I do like the really difficult strats. But yeah.
What's world record?
World record for 14 Talisman and Spyro is like 20. I don't remember anymore actually. Somebody in chat figure that out.
I mean, I can look it up on my computer.
I think it's like 26 or something. I can't remember. All right, so these guys are pretty easy. All right, there's one dead. The guy in the red shirt is more likely to drop an item, but it's not guaranteed whether he will. So, Al did absolutely nothing this time, so that's great. All right, I'm gonna roll in. Oh, I did get an item. Sometimes you get an item there, sometimes you don't. I don't know why. Also, from this angle, it looks like this guy has like a large like thing hanging out of his nose. It's like a sword, but yeah.
It's 25 minutes and 2 seconds.
25 minutes 2 seconds. Is that new? Shouldn't yeah 2 seconds. That who was that by?
Lewis, I think is what it said.
Damn, he just missed sub 25. Then that sucks. I know he's been going for it lately, but I didn't know he recently PB'd.
It was a month ago that he PB'd.
Yeah, that's recent for that game with how difficult the strats are. What is the actual world record time? It's 2 hours 43. What's up, Stash?
Yo, Stash here. Oh, am I in your Discord?
Are you in my Discord? That's a question only you would know.
I got a Discord message.
Alright.
Oh, yo. That's
So now the game is telling us, is now letting us know that Al can pick up things and throw things, even though we learned that kind of early, or we at least had access to it earlier. I don't know why they're telling us now. Also, we're gonna roll in. Oh, I missed the roll in. I wasted a whole second. This is the second part of the game where you can roll in. There's an item right there. It's like a knife. It basically tells you that, hey, glowing item, or things that are glowing, you can pick those up. Like, no way. So I didn't pick up the item there, and there's a reason why. Because the last time I ran this game, I rerouted it, and I found out that when you go back through that door and you mash square, it automatically pick it up. Alright, so we're going to move backwards now. Right, coming through here, I'm going to hold R1 to trigger Ow, and I'm going to mash square to pick up this knife. I think this works. Yeah, it does. So oh no, come on. So the reason why I command Al is to alley-oop over that. And I didn't used to do that before, but that saves a little bit of time on some platforming. I think I move right here. Yeah, I always get screwed up here. Pick up a free reloader. It's pretty easy to tell whether, I mean, I've kind of memorized what the symbols are. Well, I know what all the like items are. If you want to see whether something is like an elixir or not, you can look at the parentheses. I'll point it out next time we run by it. We're gonna do a little weeb lesson here. I'm gonna teach you guys all Japanese because obviously I'm a connoisseur when it comes to that. So yeah, right now we're gonna do some menuing. This is gonna be some iffy ass menuing because I'm not used to Japanese. But we're gonna try it out. Actually, it wasn't bad.
The struggle is ruined. I'm trying to make Discord not.
There we go. So that was the menuing. We basically equipped the knife and the lead bangle to increase our attack and also use all of our bonus points in attack. We want to make sure we have the lance out, which we do, and we're all good.
I have to find new sensors. I found them all before and then I realized
what happened to Dino Crisis speedruns? Alright, so basically, in order to make the world record attempts more consistent, I wanted to play in the PS2 to get rid of input delay. And in order to do that, I basically bought the Japanese version of the game on PS2, but now I need to get an upscaler that is lagless, so I don't have any input delay on my LCD. So I'm going to be using OSSC, which is a source scan converter, to do that. Wait, Al, what are you doing? Al, I told you to use this. Okay, Al, you're trying to just ruin the world record run. I told him to use that gun, because you see what it's doing? Like, you see how it is just destroying those guys? If I could have kept that if he would originally been using that, I could have kept that combo going, but he didn't, so. Alright, that's fun. Alright, well that was overkill. It's fine, got a reloader. God, I didn't want to do that full combo. This is kind of going slow because of Al. It's fine because my other stuff was fast. And we still have Bald to go through, and Bald is an asshat and can kill me, so. Alright. Give me an item? I didn't get an item. Oh, yeah, Booger. We have his name's Booger, bro. I don't know, bro. So I have a new method of doing that. So with that platforming section, there's a backup. It's a couple seconds quicker if you go through the platforming normally. So I'm gonna attempt to do that, but if not, there's a backup. So I won't lose minutes to it again. The circle and cross switch up. I don't know. Look up OSSC converter or something like that, and you'll probably see it. Alright, so let's see how the cannons go here. The cannons here are really stupid to aim.
It's cannonless, almost.
It's nah. Alright, come on. Come on.
Stash, they are switched on the Japanese version.
All right. Well, that was like I could have saved 2 or 3 seconds there, but that's not bad because you could just keep missing them and just keep missing them and just keep missing them. So I'll just take that.
Circle and X are switched, correct?
Yeah, circle and X are switched in the Japanese version in menuing in the menus.
Oh, really?
Just
what
in
the hell?
That's how. All right. If you guys have played Final Fantasy VII, you probably know this, but like, yeah, circle is the default confirm option in Japanese games. Not playing on a CRT. You don't, dude. CRTs are dead, dude. You don't have to play in CRTs in 2018. You do not have to. You can get a lagless upscaler that will put it on your LCD screen or LED, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, you will be playing laglessly, retro video games laglessly, and you will not be able to tell the difference. You may try and convince me that you can tell the difference, but I will call you out on that bullshit because I am a little bitch when it comes to input delay, and I don't even notice a difference when it comes to upscaling component signal, which is pretty much what this should be like, kind of similar to. Right now I'm playing this retro video game on a LCD monitor, but upscaling component to like HD is not that big of a conversion. That's essentially like upscaling 480p to 720p. Don't kick me off. Why my foot swept didn't hit him. Alright. Nope. He keeps hitting.
Oh no, dude.
This is like how it works. That can happen too. That's what I didn't want to do either. Alright, so I guess maybe I have to wait a sec. Like this does happen and it sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna start doing that just because it's more consistent. But basically what you want to do there is when you get to the top of the ladder, the game automatically jumps for you. You can do that, but what you want to do is you want to jump manually before you get to the top of the ladder, so you land on the ground sooner, and you can do the foot sweep, and you will always foot sweep him before he can kick you. But just for consistency's sake, next time I run through here, I'm just gonna let him do his thing first, and then do it, cause meh. All right, I'm gonna run through here. We're picking up a mallet. What the mallet does is it essentially builds up your combo meter really quickly, so it's gonna be useful. You'll see how it works in a second. Say that to melee players, dude. There was a melee tournament that was ran with completely it was CRT free. It was the first like CRT free tournament. Now they're using some like GameCube adapter, but you don't need a game. Like I feel like that's marketed towards only using a GameCube. I wouldn't even use that. I would just use OSSC. It will be able to do exactly what they're doing with that GameCube adapter, but it will also work for literally everything. You can, yeah, like it doesn't only accept composite input. You can get RGB, which is a little bit higher quality than component, which I'm going to be getting for this game. I want to be outputting an RGB. But so it's a little bit higher quality, but for now I'm just gonna use component cables. And I mean the quality on screen is pretty good, but I mean if I'm gonna be buying this thing anyways for Dino Crisis, I might as well use it for this game. Love me some CRTs,
dude. We gotta run
alright,
so gotta run Smash Wii U one time, dude.
Sure, dude. Alright, so yeah, we unlocked
the demand is there.
We unlocked the sword, and this is like the only time I'm gonna be using it. And we're gonna use these missiles right away because this guy spawns in enemies, but you see they're not spawned in yet. They're there, but they're not spawned in yet. So these things will only go after him. I'm gonna play this safe and use an elixir because I wasn't supposed to get hit by that. So now I have him in an attack. No, that's bad. That's stupid. All right. Well, I got the rage meter anyways, so we're gonna use my rage attack. Wait, I can use elixir during my rage attack. I didn't even know about that. Alright. Right after that, we knocked everybody out, including him. Where do you... Alright.
The problem with this, I need to find these sensors that are very specific. They need to meet these very specific needs, and they seem to not exist. It's so rare.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and get this guy to do... I'm gonna space away from this guy so he uses his guns more. And this might kill me. It won't kill me yet. I'm gonna just play it safe with these elixirs. Gonna try and avoid him. So if I space around him, he'll use his gun more. And that's kind of what I want him to do. Because I don't want him to use that. I only use a sword here because it shield breaks.
Oh, you got the hammer?
No, I don't need the hammer now. It's pretty useless. I only use it to finish off the rage meter.
I want to post the link of the smash hammer in your chat when you do the hammer.
Yeah.
Just the music. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna, so, oh wow, I purposely had him hit Al there, so I wouldn't get hit, hopefully, but that didn't work. So like right there, that's kind of what I did. This is not going to plan though, for sure. Alright, this should hopefully finish him off, but you know, he keeps running away, so this is why this boss is really...
He keeps camping you out.
And then he also blocks, which is why I use the sword.
That boss must be like playing Sonic.
I don't. Alright. Probably, dude.
He keeps running away.
So yeah, that was pretty annoying of a boss fight. But these other boss fights will hopefully be better, so I'm not worried about it. Should be watching on YouTube or Twitch. No, it's the same, but which has more community? I mean, there's more people watching on YouTube. But I mean, I personally think the YouTube has a better platform for stream. Like they have a better like player. Like they I have DVR enabled, so you guys can go as far back in a stream, like on the actual player. So you guys are watching the live stream, but you guys could actually click in the video player and go back 5 minutes ago. Twitch doesn't have that. Twitch doesn't have encoding options unless you are a partner. There's a lot of, and then like just the YouTube player just loads easier. I don't know if that's just, I don't know if that's just me, but I'm pretty sure it should load easier for most people. But as far as a platform for being for discovery and like, I don't know, YouTube gaming is just shit. How about we just say that and just leave it like that?
Here's my question: how's the upload? You're not dropping any frames?
I'm not dropping any frames. I have it set up so I definitely would not be dropping frames. I'm only streaming in 720p 60 FPS right now.
Yeah, I was just making sure the new Wi-Fi is good for it, you know.
Twitch is like 1 or 2 seconds ahead of YouTube. Oh, that's because to enable low latency on YouTube, I would have to disable DVR, which means you could not do what I just said, where you could not go back in time. So I would rather have it be pretty close to like near instant and still be able to go like back rather than not have that option. Yeah, exactly. What is the dude in the background doing with his legs? Dude, I don't know. He literally he can like he just puts his legs in weird ways. Like he sits casually like this, but like this foot would be like up here. Probably that would, and the closer you get it to like being inside of your mouth, more comfortable it is most likely. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know.
I could do this.
All right. Oh, also, since we're done with bald here, wait. This is not the longest cutscene. After this, we're gonna be getting close to the longest cutscene. So this video game kind of panders. Like I don't know. I don't like the story. I do like the game and I like the bosses, but I don't like the story for the first 4 chapters because it's rehashing a bunch of stuff from the original series, which we should already know by now. And even if you didn't, they don't give you enough to really appreciate it. So it's like, just if you're gonna make like a spin-off series of this, just make it completely fresh. That's what the third game does. The third game, they make the story completely unique from the get-go. So I'm instantly like interested in it because it's essentially like, oh boy, more like Fullmetal Alchemist content. It's not like, oh wow, we're going through all these situations again, except for you're not going to share me everything because it's a video game. We got to keep playing. Like this game already has long as hell like cutscenes, but that's with them cutting, like slimming information down. If they had kept everything in total, I would not be able to speedrun this. Like, no way. So I decided to watch dubs of FMA original after watching you stream your writing progress. Oh yeah, definitely watch that. But definitely watch Brotherhood. Like if people don't think that they're enjoying original for whatever reason, just go instantly into Brotherhood. And it'll be almost impossible for you not to enjoy that. Like, I've never met anybody that said that they didn't like it. If you want to say it's overrated, then that's your opinion, and I can understand that, because it is definitely a super popular like TV show, and if you don't like it as much as other people. But never have I ever heard anybody say Brotherhood was a bad show. Like, I don't think that's an opinion you can have.
For all you guys who are Nintendo fans, who do you think is getting released at the Direct tomorrow?
Oh, you thought the voice acting in the dubs? Or no, the voice acting in the dubs in Brotherhood is good. In the original, it's not. Hey, Easy, I PB'd yesterday. I will press stop recording. Phone died. What? No, why? Brotherhood original? I mean, Brotherhood, bro. I don't like Brotherhood's too good. I mean, it's just it follows the manga as well. Like, obviously it's better, but I like how the original at least followed up on certain stories, like the Butcher and stuff. I'm not gonna say any more on that just because it's not really spoilers, but I'm just, you know. But like, you actually got a backstory to certain characters that were in Brotherhood, but they, you know, Brotherhood, kind of like how this game is they kind of like skip past certain information, so. Yeah. But the voice, like I said, the voice acting is, I would dare say, almost perfect in Brotherhood. As far as, if you don't like the voice actors, alright, whatever. But as far as like the quality of like how well they did it, it was, I was like looking for mistakes. That was the thing, is when I was watching, I'm like, oh, where did they fuck up on? Because I was like wondering, do they? And I really couldn't find anything. Like, maybe I found something that could be done better, but no. So right there, I just picked up a dog collar. R.I.P. So yeah, pick up the dog collar. In this room, I'm gonna give Al some big bouncy balls so he can kill these guys in the next room. I'm gonna give him those balls. I'm gonna get my lance out just to make this next room a little quicker. You don't have to actually kill those Chimera. For the next Chimera, you do. Actually, you never, that Chimera that you just saw there, you never have to kill them ever in the game. Alright, what is this guy doing? Alright. Yeah, these guys have like no HP. They are very easy to kill. Because like, I get what they're essentially bomb chews from Ocarina of Time, but you get like 50 of them, or no, I think you get like 8 of them, let's just say 8. And you get them to all like scurry around and they just instantly target them. So you already get most of their HP down like that. Then you have, meanwhile, you have Al throwing the like bouncy balls all over the place, and they bounce off the wall, have an active hitbox the entire time, and do pretty good damage. And the room is so small that they are for sure going to get hit by at least one of them. Like the balls, I don't think they stop until they actually hit something. So yeah, you got that going on, and then you do like 3 hits with the lance, and yeah, they're dead. To be honest, at this point, I don't even know if it's worth bringing out the lance for that. Like, you could probably just do it with your fists instead of wasting like the transmutation time. You want to get back into it? Yeah, dude. I mean, like, if you had a hard time like watching original to like stick with it, just go straight to Brotherhood. In fact, like, if you even just watched the like first like 10 or 20 episodes of original, you could probably move over to Brotherhood right away, because most of those backstories I was talking about are covered already, and that's pretty much when it starts to diverge. So yeah, it's not like a huge deal. Also, taking damage right there isn't a big deal. It isn't really a big deal, because our main goal coming up here is to die during the Scar fight. It's the fastest way to do the Scar fight. Because, so we're yeah, anyways, running up to Scar here. He, oh wait, I need to have Al following me. So I want Al I want Al following me so that he can alley-oop me wherever he's at. Oh, he's all the way over there. I don't even know if this is faster at that point. Maybe it's probably about tied to get up that. I don't know. So during the Scar fight, it's optional. He's really overpowered. It's not worth actually fighting him. You'll see how quickly he can kill you at this stage of the game. The game developers intended was to get a little bit more playability out of the game, is that they add super overpowered bosses that aren't actually required to kill for the story, but they are killable. So when you go through on your NG Plus attempt, or whenever you you already beat the game, you start a new game with all of your assets. There's some other things that you can do in New Game Plus. I don't really even understand because I haven't gone through it. You can actually beat these guys. The thing that I dislike what the game developers did here is that they made it so 2 optional bosses are back to back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stand on this box, stand towards the edge of it. I'm going to keep calling out of me.
I've literally found everything except for this thing calling it. It's eluded me for...
There we go. Perfect. Alright, so the reason why I kept calling out of me is because for some reason, if I'm in the middle of calling Al, Scar will he'll either target Al or he will take forever to destroy that box. Staying on the clear edge of it is the best way to get him to destroy the box. But then, yeah, I just keep repeating, like, Al, come here, Al, come here, Al, come here. And then, yeah, he'll destroy the box. For some reason, that works. And then, yeah, I get these items called the fast hold gloves. And these are going to be extremely, extremely useful. You like the original voice acting? It's, like, not bad. It's just not, like, as good as Brotherhood. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Gold win. Be right back. All right, dude. Start of the game. Fallen original loosely. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I feel like I need to set like a date on my calendar to be like, all right, it's been this long since you've watched Brotherhood. You probably forgot half the details. Time to watch it again. That's why I feel like I need that for that show, Avatar. just so you can like rewatch them again and it feels like a fresh experience, and you're also noticing a lot of things you didn't notice before. But it's not like too close to for when you just watch a series that you're like, all right, I'm just watching the same thing again. Like I don't know, Ethan. I don't like Ace's philosophy on not rewatching things again.
I hate that.
But like our one friend has this philosophy, and I mean, like I understand it. He basically says he will not watch something he's already watched before. Like I get.
Even if he doesn't know, he doesn't remember anything about it half the time. It's so funny.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't remember. Oh, I don't remember what happened that season. I'm like, all right, go rewatch it.
I mean, if you take like even, I mean, this isn't like a movie or anything, but if you take like even speedrunning, like speedrunners are playing the same game, which is essentially, you're watching the same movie over and over again, and we're still discovering new stuff about it, and you're still learning more, and you're still able to enjoy the experience. So I mean, it like sure, maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a good like series as an example that you probably would only want to watch once. But I can't really think of anything offhand because I'm only thinking of really good TV shows. Like sure, if you really didn't like a TV show, probably don't watch it again, but yeah. Samsung, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Ipley, or if you're actually talking to me about that. Did you see the drama with Triforce on Twin Galaxies? Dude, Triforce has been in drama since he started, since the first time he touched the controller. Like, I don't know, that dude's all right. So apparently Keemstar came onto his stream for a little bit, and I watched some of it, and he was basically defending himself. Apparently Triforce had. All right, maybe I should just explain like a little bit of the full story. I don't want to go huge into detail on this, but for people that don't know who Triforce is, this is a Jamaican man who legally got his name changed to Isaiah something Triforce, and he owns Empire Arcadia, which is an esports organization that used to sponsor even top Melee players like Mucha King and Armada. But he basically, in a way, just kind of scammed, conned them. He would only feed them like ravioli, and there's like so many different instances I can bring up. But yeah, Mucha King was kind of trapped in there for a while, so that's kind of where I originally knew him. But what's even funnier, guys, is Triforce, aka Empire Arcadia, also sponsors another alpha gamer that you guys have probably heard of. His name is Todd Rogers. And even after the shit with Todd Rogers came out, he's also like personal friends with Billy Mitchell, so they're kind of like a holy trinity there. But yeah, so now everyone's kind of like going on this guy, being like, yo, we think that you faked a bunch of these scores, think you're like a pedophile, a bunch of the usual like retro video game drama that's coming up. And I mean, the only thing I have to say is like, I mean, I'm not talking about the pedophilia or what. Like, I have no idea. I wasn't there if this dude was there to like do whatever. I have no idea. I really care less about this guy. But I think it's not worth giving him attention at this point. I guess I'm giving him attention here by talking about it, but just trying to fill people in on, I guess, what's going on. Like right now, if Apollo was still around making new videos, he'd probably be the next person to make a video about. But I would probably suggest Apollo not to even touch that subject. The guy has literally been caught on his live stream. Like, he basically forgot to shut off his live stream, and then he started talking about how he was gonna pull off another scam, like to his buddy that was next to him. And then like after like a minute of discussing it, he's like, "Oh, the stream's still on." It was really funny. And he just like, it was really awkward for him. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Yipley. Alright. Also, the item that we just got right there. So let's get back into Fullmetal Alchemist, I guess. I'm gonna talk about Triforce. I only talked about him for like maybe 30 seconds, but that was enough. So we just got I don't know. Alright. We got Winry's wrench, which you saw that she was holding right there. In the anime, in anime, I just don't even understand it. Like, people are so accustomed to, like, if they're, like, mad at somebody, they'll, like, physically hit somebody over the head. It'd be like, you, and just, like, smash them. Where Winry will literally throw a wrench at Ed's head. Like, concussion. She, like, tomahawks it at his head. So, because of that, we get her Amazon wrench, which I equip to Al. The Amazon wrench basically gives a random... It basically raises the chance that you will stun an enemy. So if Al's over there fighting somebody, there's a chance he can stun them. It's a little bit higher. I'm like, I might as well use it. I don't know. The Apollo legend started a domino effect with skepticism in the speedrunning community. Not really. We've always been skeptical. There have been people that have been caught before Apollo legend started making videos, and I would consider the dragster debacle whole thing like that was pertaining to speedrunning, but the rest of it wasn't. Like, nothing that Apollo was talking about pertained to speedrunning at all. It definitely had to do... It definitely was in the same ballpark, and definitely had to do with, like, retro video game records, but I don't know. I don't think the speedrunning community is going to do their things, like, or deal with stuff any differently because Apollo Legend makes videos. And I mean, maybe if you're talking about the 10 cheaters that got caught, but all he did was really just archive, like... in a way, like, archive all of these people and, like, just compiled some information and stuff. But, like even in his video, when he talked about when he basically submitted a fake speedrun to show, like, how it was easy to get accepted. The moderators only accepted that speedrun so that they could so that it was basically supposed to be like a bait and trap. They're trying to, like, trap this, like, fake persona that he made up, and they were trying to, like, wait for that guy to start streaming, assuming that this wasn't Apollo. They didn't know that, but they said, oh, this random guy, so they're gonna wait till he started streaming, then they're gonna catch him in the act. Also, right here, we need to die right away. So, okay, come on. He doesn't usually do this. All right, this should be good. This should kill me right away. Yeah. So that's what I want him to do. At the very start, I punch him because he's in the middle of posing. So I stop him from posing, give him a little love tap, and then he'll counter you. And then if you run up to him and if you run up to him again, the next attack he should do should be that one that killed me. But he kept hopping around for some reason, and he didn't do it, so it took a little bit longer. What happened to Apollo is he just got contacted by Billy's lawyers via, I don't even know, I think on Twitter they DM'd him. So he basically had to keep quiet for a while, which also ruined his event Oceanside. And then he just, the dude wasn't going to go forth with the lawsuit. He just didn't come back. I know that Apollo was even working on another video, so that even shows that there was no real worries, but, like, yeah, I don't know. He just decided not to come back to making videos for I don't know why. Haven't talked to him in months. And then at least 3 months. Yeah, he got kidnapped by Todd Rogers. What's up, Will? Did I watch Billy on Twitch? I saw that he got 1 million points. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he is like known as a professional gamer. Like, I don't think anybody I would have put money on it that he could have done that. Like, that he could have gotten that 1 million points. Like, I don't think anybody was ever disputing whether he could get 1 million points on Donkey Kong. It was just, I guess, easier to cheat. I mean, yeah, we can talk about the videotapes that he had being on MAME and stuff, but what about all of the, like, video issues with it? There were, like, legitimate issues with his video. Like, no one ever talks about that, but, like, if you guys saw the King of Kong's documentary, they show that like, even, what was his name? The original owner of Twin Galaxies, Walter Day, he even saw that there was something wrong with it, and he didn't do anything. Oh, wait a second. I'm not supposed to do that. I was just supposed... Yeah, no, hold up. Yeah, now we're... Actually, I could have done that. That was fine. I think if I was to run through here again, I probably wouldn't use my bonus points. I would just wait to use my bonus points. I don't think it's worth the time. Using those 10 bonus points on attack really just doesn't save any time. Oh, wait. I just remembered what I was actually supposed to do for that menu. Let's go back a little bit. Let me re-explain. So what I did there was some menuing to get bonus points for attack that I got off of killing Bald. I was putting that on my attack. But what I was supposed to do is I was thinking I was supposed to equip something, but that was not the case, but it was the case. I was supposed to equip Al with something. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So we need to equip Al with, we want him to have this and this. There we go. And hopefully Al puts in some work here. That would be useful. Alright, we're getting some good damage, so these guys should die quickly now. We're going to keep building up that combo meter, so these guys die like that. Like, I don't even have to do the full combo anymore. Hopefully Al keeps... Yep, that's it. That was it. So because we kept the combo up to about 50, just... It makes these fights so much easier. I like Apollo's videos too. I don't know why he stopped making them. How often does Billy play in a public with an audience now? I have no idea. I never really follow it. I never follow Billy's stuff after he got exposed. I mean, I've been kind of following his like redemption videos and stuff just out of like, I just think it's funny, but that's about it. He doesn't play in public, plays on me. Jeez. Fucking memes, dude. Yeah, dude. King of Kong was infuriating, honestly. Yeah, it was really well made documentary, though. Yeah, poor Weeby. Weeby just seemed like such an honest character. But who knows? Documentary only showed one side of everything. Maybe at some points Weeby was an asshole and Billy was a saint. Probably not, but you just gotta take him at face value. Is there even anything to redeem? I mean, his entire career, I guess. His entire, like, personality and character, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this shit's gonna affect his hot sauce sales or what, but...
Wait, does he actually sell hot sauce?
Oh, yeah, that's, like, where a lot of his money comes from, is hot sauce. Also, I made that platform. I don't usually make that platforming jump. So that was good. So I used to do this part right here with the lance, but the lance basically the lance sucks. Let's just say the lance sucks here, because these floating guys you see coming out here, you see these like little floating guys. The lance, instead of targeting on this big giant guy, they will instead target on the little guys here, which is really stupid. Uh oh, this might kill me. I need this guy dead. Oh no. I've died there before. I've died there a couple times, or twice. I just was trying not to use a an elixir. Alright, I'm at 30 health, guys. I think I can make it, though. We are 100% going to use a save point here. Usually with what happens here, sometimes you can get away with not using the save point, sometimes you have to. This is definitely going to be one of those times you have to. Oh my god. What should I do? Should I, I'm not going to heal. That's time waste. Oh boy. Oh god. That was too scary.
Alright, time to give myself a break. I'll be back.
But what's with the disembodied pair of legs behind you? That's my roommate. I mean, those are my spare legs.
I'll be back in a half.
Just keep them behind me in case my current legs get tired. Yeah, I really like his world record progression. Unfortunately, it's like it's already it's like not accurate anymore because of all the stuff that came out about Billy. So who knows if he's gonna like remake that or if he's gonna just include information on that. All right, so 1, 2. It's better to do one, like basically 1 and then 2 hit there rather than do the entire hammer combo. So that's why I do that. There's like a lot of cooldown time, so it's just faster to do that. I figure I'll point out like these little things that I'm doing that may not seem obvious. But now we're going out of our way here to pick up a samurai sword, a katana. This sword is extremely, extremely OP, and you'll see why. So you guys remember that huge, big blob that I killed earlier? Let's see how the katana handles these big blobs, because we still have to kill 3 more big blobs. So let's see how this goes. This is my first time using this strategy in a run, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, hopefully I don't get knocked off here. I don't normally get knocked off here because this guy has to spawn in, so it doesn't normally happen. So we need this is the annoying part, is these guys. So I make sure I actually do the combo there, otherwise I'll get interrupted. So also I have Al killing the guys down there. That's just gonna build up my rage meter a little bit. You can see the green bar underneath Ed. It'll slowly be building up while Al's down there doing his thing. So I kind of just let him do that. Now we gotta do some wobbling and some weaving here. Avoid all of these shots. Okay, try to. And boom. He's dead. It literally one-shots them. It literally one-shots them, this katana. Also, I slide off of ledges just to get a little bit more distance without doing a jump. A jump would have a jump squat that you would have to like kind of sit through, where a slide comes out immediately. So I believe sliding's a little bit quicker, and you get a little bit more distance than falling off a ledge than you normally would. And also, I believe you touch the ground a little bit quicker. These are all just kind of like assumptions. I don't actually know. I have not gone like I've not really gotten to an emulator and like actually tasked and timed out stuff, but it kind of makes sense, so that's why I do that. Hey Nanua. All right. Now we have to kill another big blob. We're basically going around here. I'll kind of explain why I do a certain path when we get to it. Yeah, PS1 and PS2, of course, always. Yep, 1 hit. Also, these guys drop an item. Always. They have a 100% chance to drop an item. I think I'm going to grab the item that he dropped there because it's like on the way. But I'm not going to get that chest. It may be useful, it may not be. I don't know. I'm going to heal up. I may not need to heal up here, but I'm just going to play it safe. And then we go through here. We go through here so we can pick up a gold earring. And a gold earring raises our alchemy, which is super useful. So right there, we just raised that raises our alchemy by 20. And it's kind of on the way, so we get it. But now we're backtracking. We're backtracking because we want to kill this blob, this big blob coming up here last, because there are these weapons called gauntlets. and we get them in here. There's 2 pair of gauntlets in here. We need 2 pairs for the final boss. Or for the next boss, not the final boss. The final boss of this area. So again, we're going to transmute another... Oh, I didn't even mean to do that full combo. Okay. And big blob coming in. 1 hit. Oh, I wanted the 1 hit. Roll in, and I pick up the item. Alright, so here's the gauntlets. I give 1 pair to Al. This is either, so I'm going to pick it up just to have. And then this pair goes to Ed. So this way, with using Al, we're able to bring in 2 pairs of these gauntlets. Which is pretty good. Actually, I just thought of a reroute. I just thought of a new reroute. So instead of getting those earrings right after you kill the last blob, instead we'd go back through this area, get that blob, get the 2 pairs of gauntlets, then go back to that one. The whole idea is how can I get to all the blobs while using a... I keep calling them blobs, so they're actually called golems. We're just gonna keep calling them blobs because that's really what they are. I want to be able to use that sword on all of them, and I also don't want to be wasting my gauntlets. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to reroute that and see what would be faster. But for now, we're good. I do not need to go to the save point to heal. We have pretty good health. Do you think the samurai sword was worth it? Yes, it was. There's not a doubt in my mind that that's worth it. Alright, we're going into the final boss of the area. And let's see how this goes. I don't have too much of any real risk dying. I did this boss the other day, and it went really well. So I'm hoping, and I learned a little bit more about the boss, so I'm hoping everything goes right. So you go to speedrun.com/FMA2. That's the leaderboards. There's only 2 runs on there at the moment, but hoping to beat this one. And the timer right now is not accurate. It's probably off by like 10-15 minutes, so just add that to it. I'm going to be using an in-game timer just for checking, and we need to do some menuing now. We need to equip these fast hold gloves and this earring. And we're good to go, hopefully. Yes, I believe we're good to go. You suck at Japanese. Dude, it looks good to me, man. So, here we go. So you'll see that the gauntlets are really, really good for this fight. That's why I equipped so the fast hold gauntlets, what those do is if I get knocked over, normally if you get knocked over and this boss can knock you over, you would lose the gauntlets, which means you lose all 30 charges. So during the Scarf fight, we picked up those fast hold gauntlets purely just for consistency. In a tool-assisted run or some perfect godly run, we would not pick up those gloves because we could equip another pair of earrings and get another 10 alchemy. But for this, we want the fast hold gloves for RTA to make this RTA viable. So with this chick, at the very beginning, we get our first opening on her, and you can see how much damage these gauntlets do. You will always be able to hit her at the very beginning, no matter what. But this boss is very hard to get your hands on, so using these gauntlets is important. I might try and catch her where she lands, and she was able to escape me. There we go. So it's all about catching her. It's hard to, because watch, if I do a punch there, she will automatically avoid it 100%. But now, when she's in something like this, she will not. Alright, so we just got our rage meter up. And we need to start one of those things so it can clear out all the enemies. Basically, when she wants to summon new enemies, she will she'll go to the center and she'll be vulnerable for that whole time. So she's about to do it right now. So you see, I get a free hit on her. So on my next combo, come on, I need one more. I have one more combo to use on her. One more combo. And there we go. Okay, so Now we're gonna start one of these, another one of these. I'm not gonna use my rage meter right now, actually. I thought I was going to. I'm gonna save it for next time that she spawns enemies. So I wanna make sure that all of these fire things, oh yeah, she just spawned new enemies. So I'm going to have alley-oop. Nope, I'm gonna have him alley-oop eventually. He will do it. Okay. And now we will have a free shot on her because she'll be stunned. She takes some damage here too, which is good. Oh, that was not what I wanted. And this is the thing that move right there would have gotten rid of my gauntlets. So now she's a little bit more aggro now, and she's gonna summon some more of these golems since she ran out of them. We're just gonna, yep. And this will not kill me yet. It's getting there. Holy crap, it's scary. Oh, alright. Where'd she go? She's right here. She's really close to killing her. Get in there. Oh, that could have been it if... That could have been it for me. Nope, that's it. Okay, great. And there's a cutscene right here, I believe. So we're going to skip this cutscene. Again, I don't have my splits working, so I don't know how good, how fast that was comparably, but it was pretty decent. Doesn't mean does Ed sound like Link? Yeah, I actually, now that you bring it up, I hear it. He does, and he doesn't like, and you don't like it. Oh my. Alright, so there we go. That was Phantom 1. We will be fighting that boss later on too. I may need to grab my phone charger. Just gonna check some stuff on my phone real quick. Yeah. And that's the end of the chapter. So one of the things about this, the reroute of this run, is that at the very end of the game, it's possible for me to get one shot by the final boss. It may happen today. I don't want to say it's random, but if you're caught in a very bad spot and he does a specific move, you could die. So we're gonna hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. The only thing that sucks about this run right now is that I won't be able to tell what time I have at the end until I finish the run. But I should be able to tell what kind of pace this run is on once we get into it. I'm hoping that my reaction speed is really fast today as well, because the other day it wasn't fast for this next upcoming boss. You need to have some quick reaction speed. So hopefully my reaction speed is on point. Oh, we have an unskippable cutscene coming up here. Or I keep saying unskippable. After my unskippable video, I just keep saying unskippable for every cutscene. We have a skippable one. It's right here. And right after this cutscene, I believe we go into gameplay. So I'm hoping it's skipped right now. It should be. And then we're going to get right into playing. Right into the news. Yeah. Gonna give this boomerang to Al. And I'm going to take this hammer. So this is a mallet again. This is different than the mallet I had earlier, though. This one actually scales, and it doesn't only do ones. The moves get higher as you go. And this is going to be useful for building up a rage meter. So yeah, just gonna keep trying to keep these combos up, and just keep going. So if these guys start blocking towards me, I can stop attacking, and hopefully they'll just like drop their guard. I'll try and pick up some of these items, but you can see this starts getting really powerful if you can keep combos going. Which we have our first like additional character, which would be Hawkeye, and she can also keep combos going. I don't believe her attacks go towards the rage meter though, and there should be one guy left. That was good. So I hit him while he was on the ground there, and since my combo meter was still going so high, I was able to kill him really easily. So this is a new little reroute that I had. a new little reroute, which is to give Al the mallet there. I think that's pretty good to do. I'm gonna pick up the health or the elixir there. Might as well. Generally, those are always gonna be elixirs. So the reason why I give Al the mallet is that when he runs up to these guys here, you will see on the right side of the screen a combo meter that should hopefully start adding up if Al starts getting into fights. And I want to get my rage meter full before, just not for too long. So let's see if Al will get us any hits here. Two hits, boy, that's really good. So I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, if Al was actually going to be that useful. Is everything okay with splits? No. No, I'm not using splits right now because I accidentally messed them up earlier, so splits aren't like I'm not even using them right now. Yeah, I accidentally reset them, so we're just running without. But it's not a big deal, obviously. Like it doesn't matter. I didn't have any split times to compare to, so after this run, I'll have to go manually type in all of the split times, but it's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, everything's going right so far. Okay. Hopefully Al starts doing some damage. Because I need to get my rage meter up. So hopefully he does something. Okay, he's doing hits now. You can see them popping up finally. That's 8 more hits. We're gonna need a lot more than that though, so I'm probably gonna have to switch off. So I'm gonna mash R1 right here so that Al drops the item. And I'm gonna take it back. I'm not gonna hit these guys. These guys have like too little health to actually make this work. I'm probably just gonna do it in the next screen, or right here. Right here will work. And right when you see that completely get green below his health, I'm good to go. I just needed one more hit. Of course. What chapter am I on currently? Crap. I wasn't 100% paying attention. I think I'm on chapter 5. I'm trying to remember when the Horn Golem starts. I believe I'm on chapter 5. So chapter 5 out of 7. But the last couple chapters are longer. Okay. So this is the next part of the reroute, is we pick up some earrings. The earrings that we pick up raise the experience that we gain by 50%, which it's usually not worth it to do that because you would rather want to wear something that increases your damage. So since we'd have to unequip certain weapons to be able to use these earrings, it wouldn't be worth it. And honestly, even when we kill other like enemies and stuff, you don't really get that. It's like 50% more. So instead of like 300 experience, we're gonna get 450 experience. It doesn't add up that well. But if we're going against a boss and we equip the earrings right before the final hit, we'll get 50% more experience. And since most of the experience gain that we get in this game is from bosses, it's actually really worth it to do that. So right there, we just got the first ring. I'm guessing it's the ring of... There's a ring of his and a ring of hers. There's like somewhat like slightly side story going on here. It's very, very sad and you should feel bad. But yeah, they had her... I guess she had her ring in the diary. I guess I'm just gonna be a little sexist and assume that the female had the diary. Maybe, I don't know. I've never actually read through that text. I've only just gotten the rings. I mean, we're definitely halfway. We're over halfway through the game. I'll definitely say that much. And once we get through the Horn Golem, I would say that there's like maybe an hour left of the game. So the Horn Golem being the boss that's coming up. Okay. So right up here, this is going to show the reason. This is going to show why we would want to have a, what do I want to say, a rage attack filled up. This is the reason why I used the mallet in the first place, is for this upcoming battle. The rage attack doesn't have that much use in the boss battle. I mean, obviously, anytime you have a rage attack, it's going to be useful. Like, you're going to want to use it. It's going to be faster than any damage you can output just for that instance. But actually, like, farming for one before you do something, it's not always that case that it's beneficial. In this case, it is beneficial, and sometimes you can get different amounts of combos, so it doesn't actually take that long to get the rage meter. This time, I would consider myself. I did the very first fight in this area. I did quickly, which meant my rage meter didn't fill up that fast. But you know, if I actually did it slower, it probably would have filled up faster. So it kind of probably evens out. And anyways, yeah, that's all we have to do for that fight there. Is since we have the rage meter, that's it. The item that we picked up earlier is we picked up a pole. Now you can pick up poles in the boss fight, but that wastes time. That wastes time in the boss fight. Ooh, let's pick up those. That's actually really good items. I'm kind of glad it dropped there. And right there, we just picked up the other ring, and that should be the ring of his or hers. I'm not sure which one it is, but we have both rings. So this run is on world record pace technically right now. I think that's a reloader. No, whoa, that must have been a health. That must be health. I'm not sure now. Maybe they changed it into Japanese. I could have swore that wasn't health, but I can't actually read Japanese, so I could not tell you what that actually was. Right here, we run to the left and we avoid these two guys. Wow, pretty difficult. But yeah, so the very beginning of the boss fight is very crucial for getting everything set up. So we don't want to waste time grabbing a pole because, like I said, the very beginning of the boss fight is very, very, very crucial. If we waste time, it's not going to be good. So grabbing the pole earlier, since it's on the way, is smart. The reason why we use the pole is basically, if you remember from Dragon Ball, it's essentially Goku's like extendo pole thing. Can't actually remember what he calls it, even in the US dub. I can't remember what it was called, the name of it. It's essentially that though. It doesn't go as far as his does, but it's definitely good. All right, so we're gonna have some crazy platforming coming up. Timer will stop at 17:17. Ah, okay. And 8. So yeah, the timer is roughly so like 17 minutes off right now. Now you missed this game. All right, so we're gonna mash square here, which will let us read this. We have to read all of these in order to trigger the next stuff in game. So it's really annoying because you press square to activate these, but if you miss the like region for them, you'll basically attack using the pole, which will waste time. So I'm trying to make sure I am definitely going to be triggering them. The pole doesn't waste that much time. It's just like, don't want to do it. Now I'm going to be pulling Al towards me for some of the craziest platforming you've ever seen. My platforming I've gotten every difficult platform. See, that's what I was talking about right there. I've gotten every difficult platforming thing so far in this game, so hopefully I can keep that up. All right, we're gonna alley-oop up here. I'm gonna run to Al so that we land here. I'm gonna do that, move forward a little bit. It's actually difficult to land on those, and perfect. Like, it was a little slow, but like, as long as you don't fuck up, that's the main thing. So we do this one last because we will get warped down to the bottom level. Like I said, most of the cutscenes will reset your position, so this is one of the only cases where you can actually use that advantageously. I wouldn't call it an advantage, I guess, because It's just slower if you don't do this, I guess. So there's my guy. What's up, King of Carrot Flower? All right. So now we got warped below. Here we are. I should be equipped with the right items from the Phantom fight. So no need to worry about that. And we're good. Yeah, we're good to go. This boss is, I would say, the third most difficult. This is, other than the final boss, this is the most difficult boss. So crossing my fingers that this goes well. There is RNG that goes in with this boss fight, and what the RNG is I want him to use a certain attack, but he can do a belly flop, which will hit Al while he's on the cannon. And I basically want Al to be on this cannon, so while Al is on this cannon, on this like turret, it will build up my combo meter. While I'm staying away from the golem, I'm able to attack with a pull, and because my combo meter is so high, I'll be doing a lot of damage. So I'll explain it more once we're actually in here, and you can actually see what I'm talking about. So I have the pull, so I don't need to go get a pull. I'm going to run to this side of this, and this guy is rushing me. So he hit Al, though, which isn't a big deal. I'm going to try and transmute these while I was waiting for Al, but Al needs to go on this here. So I'm going to distract him by standing here, and I want to... That's so stupid. Al keeps getting hit, and every time he gets hit, he won't go on the cannon. He's gonna kill Al. This is a really bad start, but I had no control over. So we gotta revive Al, and hopefully we can just get started on this boss fight. So we're not, like, technically... I can't even get out of here. Alright, so here's what we do. We have Al do that, and I reactionally counter him. So I do that, and you see the hits that are coming up, and he did the one thing I didn't want him to do. So that's where the RNG comes in. If he does that belly flop, I can't keep comboing him, and I drop my combo meter. So we're going to refill this. I'm gonna get Al on it. I'm gonna heal. And when he uses... Come on. This is just bad, and then he did that. That move is hard to react to. That's why I was saying you gotta react. But I'm trying to heal Al here so I can actually do the strat. But it's just not going well. So he just got hit. I'm gonna... Oh no, I want him to go on here. Like, there's not much I can do right now with what's happening. So, gonna keep reacting to him. Al keeps getting hit, and this is stupid. So I want to keep him occupied with this, and Al should be shooting this while I'm like sitting here countering, and he's just not. Like, I can't do anything about this. I don't care if that hit was fine. All right, so this is good. If I can, yes, so that's perfect. Now look at his HP, and then he did that. I'm really annoyed. Really annoyed because I can't do the strat. I just keep getting screwed. Alright, I'm gonna try and kill this little guy. Alright, so while he's targeted on Al, I'm just gonna keep hitting him with this. I was hoping that wouldn't hit me. This isn't gonna be a reset by any means, but... Of course he did that one. So I'm still... What is he doing? This guy won't keep attacking me, dude. No. Attack me. Oh, of course Al got hit by that. Come on. I want him to do that. Alright, so now he's going to start doing these moves. I almost died. Alright, I don't know if I should keep doing the strat. It's so finicky. It does work if I can keep a combo going. But he keeps doing like bad things. I'm gonna just try doing this instead. I'm gonna try this out. He won't target on me. He just only targets on, even though I'm right in front of him. Yeah, will these work? What, dude? That was I guess I need to reroute this boss because that was stupid. I'm actually thinking now that those bombs might be useful. I actually want to see what my time was for this fight. If it was over 5 minutes, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna waste a little bit of time seeing what that was. Yeah, so that was slow. So I think I'm gonna after this run, I think I'm gonna reroute that. I'm gonna try doing it with a what I want to say. Oh, there's a cutscene there. With the bombs. So essentially what I would be doing is having Al use a cannon still and then just throwing bombs at him, and hopefully with like 100 combo or whatever I get from Al using that turret, I'm able to hit really high. The fastest I've ever done that boss is 2 minutes, but that took me 5 minutes. Because like I use that same exact strat. You just saw me use that strat. That's the same exact one I used, but when I got my PBs, it was done with like, you know, everything went perfect. A no-hit run of this game, that's never gonna happen. This would be one of the worst games to do that for. Well, the reason why you wouldn't be able to do a no-hit run of this game is because you have to beat Scar and you have to beat Armstrong. And since those are optional bosses that are super, super difficult, it would be really, really like near impossible. I mean, I can't say that's impossible because if you like task this out, you could definitely do this without taking a hit. But the boss fights will just take too long, and you'll eventually make a mistake. This is what peak speedrunning looks like. I mean, yeah, I did this with English in the first time. You can beat Scar with the pig thing, right? The pig won't beat all of Scar. He'll do like half the damage for you, or the cow. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, the cow doesn't do all of the work for you. It has a time limit. You're the slow run world record holder of Bookworms Adventure Deluxe. Damn, dude, that's really good. So yeah, we're on the final. Believe this is the final chapter. Yeah. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Remember it being a pig? It's been like 9,001 years. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in a speedrun sense, it would just. It'd never be worth it to kill those guys. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but like, if you were to do an all bosses speedrun of this, oh god, it would have to be like NG Plus to do an all bosses speedrun of this. I wouldn't like New Game Plus for this game because if you want to do New Game Plus, you would have to have all of your stats maxed out and have all of the like items. So it would basically mean that if anybody wanted to run it, they would have to like really beat the game, like beat it, like get so many things that aren't even required for completion. So The only other category I could think of is all cats. And isn't there something that if you make a new game, there are like crystals you can find? I have never played the game on New Game Plus, so I've only been worried about the actual speedrun. But I think that's the thing too. How's the run been? We lost like 3 minutes on the last boss, maybe 2 minutes. But we've actually saved a minute in playing the Japanese version compared to my previous personal best, and obviously there's been other optimizations. So the run is meh, but we'll see. The thing about these speedruns, it's like I have to find out if I can even finish the run, because by the end of the game it's possible for me to die. I've almost died a couple times during the run because that's just, you're at such a low level throughout majority of the run that's possible. So yeah, this is supposed to be like Xerxes. I think it's called Sam Sid or something like that. I can't remember. You saw White Hat was going for. Oh really? Nice. Well, I wish him good luck, and I will give him free monies whenever he does. I mean, the game has a lot of room for optimization. So beating the world record, I don't think would be very hard because no one's really, I don't think anybody's really gone through and, you know. I'm just saying, like, even if somebody wasn't a speedrunner and they knew that game fairly well, they could probably world record very easily based off of strats. I don't think anybody actually went into that run and been like, oh, you should do this or shouldn't do this. Just somebody came out with a plain route and we're like, all right. So what games aren't faster in Japanese? Couldn't tell you. Almost every game is faster in some way in regards in Japanese. At least if we're talking about retro video games. Anything with side-scrolling text is going to be faster, but this game doesn't have side-scrolling text. Well, it does have side-scrolling text, but the text can either be side-scrolling or it can come out immediately. Like you see, the text comes out immediately, so Japanese doesn't save any time here, but it does in the tutorials. But I can't really think of anything that's faster in English. For the main reason that Japanese games, I mean, if we're not even talking about Japanese text, but we're still talking about retro video games, like Japanese versions of games would always come out before US or PAL. So there was usually more bugs, or there was maybe even less content in Japanese games that would be in the other versions. Usually any kind of like amendment that they would make to a video game would probably slow it down in the speedrunner sense. So Japanese, a lot of the times, is faster. Spyro, oh yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't know why I didn't even think of my own speed games. No, yeah, Spyro would actually be way slower in Japanese. I don't know if they save any time in text. Excuse me? I forgot that I kind of rerouted this. So Al isn't supposed to alley-oop me there. He's supposed to alley-oop me once we go up the staircase. So I gotta remember that for next time. Yeah, I was like, where? There's a like a super elixir there that I want to grab. I just thought of something. This is gonna waste a little bit of time. I'm gonna give Al that. I think that would actually be better than giving him nothing. Also, and then yeah, right now we still have the rings equipped. Since I'm using a mallet, basically the mallet has it will always hit the same damage. It will always start at 1 and go up. So it doesn't matter that if I have anything else equipped. So I might as well take the extra experience boost. In your language. I've seen some games that are faster in like French and stuff as well. Spyro 1 barely has any scrolling text. I mean, I think it depends on your category. Spyro 2 has a lot of side-scrolling text because you have... Yeah, Spyro 1 barely has any, but Spyro 2 does. Although Spyro 2 had the same problem that Spyro 1 did, I believe. But as far as like the game mechanics and stuff being slower.
Would you be able to give Levi a ride in 2 weeks up here?
Sure. What for?
Just to hang out over the weekend.
All right.
Yeah, you're not going to be here this weekend, are you?
No, I'm leaving for.
You're leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm leaving actually in the morning. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I'll be going on vacation. I'm going to Seattle with my girlfriend, so that should be fun. I'm hoping to get a bunch of stuff recorded. I think I'm going to finish after this run. I don't think I'm going to be doing any additional runs today because I'm going to finish up some scripts that I was working on, get stuff recorded, and then yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, and I'm going to edit it all while I'm down in Seattle, get some videos up. Hoping to have a video out on Friday, as long as I can get all my recording done. I might bring my mic with me to fix certain parts, but I really hate fixing audio. It just doesn't sound right a lot of times. Oh my god. Oh my god. Al, keep comboing. Al didn't keep... Alright, these bombs are really useless with Al. I'm gonna tell Al to drop it. Dude, Al is useless. What is going on? Jesus, I'm getting murdered here, and I shouldn't be getting murdered here. Why am I getting absolutely wrecked right now? Like, seriously. I can't let Al die. Otherwise I lose my rage meter. So I want to use my rage attack right away, so I can pick up some items, and I can also start building my rage meter up from then on. So right now I'm building it up, and this is going to be useful for the next boss that I run into. So it's important that I use it right away. I'm going to try and, yeah, pick up another item. Legs are back. Yeah, dude, definitely try out Odyssey. Odyssey is a great game to try and get in the leaderboards. And if you really want, they don't require video for... I'm not, I can never encourage anybody to do that. It's just like, they don't require video for some of the, like, if you have a time lower than a certain amount. So... Wow, I got hit by that. I'm having Al pick up a hammer because it's useful. Pick up a elixir right there, and hopefully Al just doesn't die before I get to the save point. It's a little bit away for me getting to the save point, so I'm probably gonna have to heal him. There's neither of those are elixirs, I don't believe. I hate having to waste elixirs on Al though. I think I have some more rerouting that I want to do in this game. I've already thought of a few things. So what we do here is we're going to trigger this statue to fall. Oh my god, that one triggered as well? Why? I just walk. I need to trigger that one. Alright. Those things are actually really annoying to avoid. Bring an umbrella. These guys are annoying right when you get in here. No, it's not. I was thinking about something else. It's the next room that they get annoying at. Picked up another elixir though. That's good. Yeah, I know. I believe Odyssey always only like if you had. I think if your time was under 120, I think that's what it was. They didn't need video. But I mean, remember, guys, you can record your video in any way that you want to. Like, if you want to use like a camera and point it at your TV, you can do that. I hate that one. That one didn't trigger when I kept going in and out. I'm gonna get hit by bombs here. I kept going in and out to try and trigger that. Alright. There we go. This is a game good. This one? This game's good. I enjoy it. No. I messed up my my timer was messed up, so I reset it. So it's 17 minutes off right now. I just have it for show, but no, it doesn't take that long normally. I just accidentally reset my splits. We're gonna heal there. We're gonna grab 1, 2 of some more elixirs. Elixirs, you should just grab them. You never know how much damage you're going to take in a given run. If I started running this a lot more, I'd probably have a better idea of which ones are worth grabbing, which ones aren't. But I generally just go for the ones that are on the way. But yeah, whenever I get into running, like optimizing this game further, I will. I always touch the corner of that, just a little bit quicker. I should have, I should have menued already. Because while you're in menu during a boss fight, it is, what I want to say. If you're in menu during a boss fight, it counts towards the boss time. And the more time you spend during a boss, you won't get as good of rewards. A lot of the rewards aren't that useful for the boss. There's only one reward at this point that I use. I've been considering using different rewards in other ways, but at the moment, it's called a Charm of Renewal, and I use that during the the very final boss. Basically, what the Charm of Renewal does is if you die, it'll bring you back to life. That's just in the case that I get to the final boss, I'm on a sick run, and you can get one shot. So basically, during the final boss, you can get one shot twice, and then that will kill your run. But if you get one shot once, you're still able to make it. There's a chance that you won't get one shot at all, but it's still a very high chance. Because not only are we under-leveled going into that boss fight, we also get a bangle, which gives a very good effect. The bangle basically raises your attack by like 200 or 400, something crazy. But it decreases all of your other stats by 50%. So you have 50% less defense and you have 50% less health. So you can get one shot very easily. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta do some menuing at the very beginning of the boss fight because I'm still wearing the rings. I haven't used any of my bonus points since Phantom because if I'm not going to be using attack, there's no point on me doing that. So we're doing that, and then bonus points are not going there. They're going here. Whew! Almost did that. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we almost did a full HP bar there. I was just chilling. Alright, this should do a lot more damage too. Dude, this boss fight's going crazy. Wow, it's almost already dead. We haven't even done the first round of killing these guys, which now we will be. So we don't need Al to have the hammer anymore. Alright, he's probably going to go right back down and summon more things. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to finish that kill. We have to avoid bombs here because they can do a lot of damage to both me and Al. Al cannot die or else I lose my rage meter. So I'm trying to avoid bombs, but they can kind of just drop on you. I'm just kind of hoping Al avoids them because I can't control whether he does or not. Alright. Alright, so now he's going to summon the last of them, but since we have a rage meter built up, we can kill them all very quickly. And now what we want to do is he will spawn one more round of these. We're going to try and skip it completely. If we kill him quick enough, we can. So hopefully he doesn't spawn more things now. Hopefully he just comes right back up and does the spinning stuff. Uh-oh. Oops. Is he gonna spawn more? This is kind of bad if he does. Okay, no, this should be it. Fuck. I just game overed. Yeah, I guess I was a little bit off, but this is the thing about this run is you can die at any point. Maybe I could have healed up there, but nah, I would have wasted time. So I guess that's the rip of this run. Of course, it just ends like that. I was like on decent pace too. God damn, dude. So I'm deciding whether I should reset or not. It's like 4. Maybe I'll just do some like rerouting. Because there's some stuff I wanted to try out. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. No, that can happen. Let's do a quick Spyro run. Oh, dude. I would love to just do a quick Spyro run. But the way that YouTube's set up is I have to change like so many settings. I have to change a bunch of settings on Twitch and all that stuff. I'm pretty rusty at that game as well. Do you like this game not as a speed game? I like it as a speed game. It's really fun. I'm thinking whether I should do some rerouting now real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the US version and do some I'm gonna check out some stuff. I'm trying to remember what I want to check out though. Oh yeah, for the Horned Golem, I wanted to try out using bombs instead of using... For the Horned Golem, I want to try out using bombs instead to try and make that more consistent. And then for one of the parts I recently did, I want to try that out. So let me find my other thing. So to do this change, this isn't going to be too difficult to switch to my other PS2. Alright. That should be on. Oh shit, he died? Yeah. I'm not even surprised at this point. Because like it could have happened. I could have died 3 other parts in that run. So like, I hope I have the right. Oh. So yeah, I have my PS2 stacked on top of each other. So if I want to switch over to another one, all I have to do is unplug my component cable, unplug the power cable, and then the controller, and I just switch them over. And now I'm already on the English version. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, I forgot. Now I have to get used to menuing differently. All right, so where do I want to start at? CM said south. Yeah. All right, yeah, we're gonna load this up. So I have some new ideas for what I want to do route-wise. So yeah, we're not even gonna pick up any items here. We're just gonna skip through. Why swap discs? Well, the thing is I can't actually swap discs. If you the PS2s I have are region locked, so I could probably remove that, but I just don't because I have both of the PS2s. I might as well use that on like actual hardware and stuff. But anyways, I'm thinking I could get. Oh no, this is not what I thought it was. All right, I'm trying to see what items we have that are useful around here. So we have bombs. I thought these were gonna be useful. I'm gonna give them to Al to see if they are useful, but maybe not. We got the mallet. I think we only get access to one mallet. I can respawn the mallet by going in and out of this area. Yeah. Oh no, you're cool, Coldwind. I mean, no. I mean, I think it's a legitimate criticism because it's like, why would you do that when you can do that? There's a reloader there. That's not useful though. That reloader, unless I was super short on reloaders, it wouldn't be useful. That's a Fullmetal earring. I've checked these items before. None of them are useful. Oh, the elixir is though. I didn't know that was elixir there. Also, there's a cat right here. Meow. Should I get the kitty? Do you guys want to see what happens when you find a cat in the game? Ed just looks pissed. And then, yeah, you just get a fucking cat. He looks so ashamed. Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm actually kind of wondering how... So this... Actually, what this cutscene actually just showed me is that you can... That there's a way to run faster. Like... That they actually can run faster. Their legs will start moving faster. I'm wondering if there's any way to naturally make that happen within the gameplay. Never actually realized that before. I believe this item isn't worth getting. Oh, it's an elixir. It's probably not worth going all the way out here. Unless you can trigger the cutscene. No, you have to go all the way over here to trigger the cutscene. Anyways, let's see what other items we have here. So we have these knives. Whoa, that looks good. That could be useful. Hold up. Let's have Al take these. So we get access to those. We have this big thing. I've never really used it before. I could try this out. I could always have Al hop on one of these. So what I'm routing right now, guys, is like, I'm trying to see what's the fastest way to get through here. On choose, I guess so. Yeah, that's how you learn Japanese. That's pretty much the only Japanese I've ever learned. Unfortunately, I didn't get world record today. I can do another run, but that would mean I wouldn't have that much time to get my scripts done and be able to record and be able to get a video out, which I think is probably more important. So... yeah, I'll just do some routing right now. I'm trying to think what are some things that I was thinking of while I was running through that could be improved. There were a couple things that I wanted to try. New video? When? Hopefully Friday. The thing is when I made this video, this happens a lot where I'm like, oh, this will be like 10 minutes long, nothing. And then this video is going to end up being like 20 minutes long. Not that I don't want people to think like long video is a bad thing or anything like that, because it's like, you know, it's just like that's how long it's gonna be. It's just like sometimes there's a lot of information I need to cover. I mean, this one isn't so very information based, but it's an entertaining video and it does have information in it. I don't want to spoil anything that's about. It's an entirely new video concept. It's not going to be like any of the other videos on my channel, but it's going to be about speedrunning. So I'm just trying out a new format, but if I want to make the videos shorter, that means I would have to like not include certain stuff. All right, so how does this work? This is all it does? This doesn't seem useful at all. Like, this is stupid. All right, so that's not useful at all. Sure, I mean, the flamethrower obviously is to keep combos going. God, I hate the enemies here. I'm not sure how good these knives are working that I had him grab. Is he already out of them? Like, really, how useful are these? It's hard to tell how good these are. And what happens if I give Al this? Will this be good? Not really. Like, Al does that at a slower rate than I do. If you guys like, do you see how slow he does that? That's like not useful. Holy crap. Where am I from? I'm in the US. Yeah, those wrecking balls. Those wrecking balls were... Huh. I'm gonna reset it. Hey Justin, sorry I didn't say hi. Spoil the video? I'm good, dude. It'll only be a couple days. K-Kona. Speaking of K-Kona, it's a little known fact, but I guess a lot of people don't know about me. My dad is actually a professional horse trainer. So I actually grew up like around horses for most of my life, like in the country. Went to a very country high school. Alright, what else did I want to test? I'm trying to think what exactly I wanted to test. Oh yeah, the boss. My dad trains horses, yeah. He's been doing that for like 30 or 40 years. I'm wondering, is this where I should start out at? I can always come back to this area. I just want to see what weapons I have. Wait, what is this? I've never noticed this here. The bullet of... Wait. What is that? One of... Increases firearm damage dealt. I don't think I use firearms at all. Wait a second. Is this going to be like useful? I'm going to put it on Al. Because he does use bullets, I guess, in the upcoming boss fight. I don't know if this is actually going to be useful for like going out of my way to grab. I mean, I'm not gonna like plug where my family lives and stuff. Just saying that my dad's a horse trainer. But yeah, I mean, he does run a business. I don't even know if you could find it online or something. Anyways, I'm trying to see what I have, what useful things I will have before I get into a boss battle. Also, I've been, that's a reloader, okay. I'm curious, I was trying to figure out what some of these items were. Holy crap. Just comes barreling in. Can I bring this into the boss fight with me? Come here. Let me into the boss fight. Come on. Just let me and my tractor through. I'm gonna see, can I bring the, how far can I bring this with me is the question. I don't think this will fit through the doors. What? You can't even bring this between areas. That's stupid. I want to bring my tractor all over the world with me, but they're only letting me bring it through this area. Oh my god, and you get, yeah, if you get hit, you get knocked off of it. I kind of figured. Dude, Al is dying. Al is dead. Trickery and lies. Pretty much. I'm trying to, still haven't found any useful items anywhere. Like, I don't think there's anything in this area that's useful. I believe there's like a katana over here. The bulldozer. How popular is this game for speedrunning? It's not super popular. I'm one of the only runners for it. I just happen to run it. There's only like 2 runners for this game. So there's nothing here to transmute. But there is a set route. I would say I guess. I don't know. There's still a lot of work being done with the speedrun. Like even right now I'm kind of working on routing it. I'm trying to figure out what will be useful for the boss battle. If I don't find anything down here, I'm probably just gonna reset the console again. Also, I've been wondering what this item is. It's a, that is an elixir, so that is worth grabbing. So you get a boomerang. The boomerang isn't useful for the boss. Yeah, it's just boomerangs. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else down here. There's just boomerangs and the hammer. Actually, I'm not going to reset it. I'm just going to go back through and see if there's any other additional items. Honestly, it looks like this game is tedious. I mean, right now it probably looks tedious because I'm just adventuring around trying to find stuff. I'm not actually playing the game, not really playing the game right now. The game can be tedious like because of the story, because there's no way to skip through it. Yeah, you should try out this game. I would recommend just this one, even though it's the second game. This is the like what do I want to say? This game was actually a prequel. That's an alchemy vial. All right. But yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any other weapons that'll be useful for the boss fight. I'm gonna be testing out this boss fight using bombs. The bombs you can only get it would be luck dependent, but the boss has a random chance to drop bombs. So if I can get them, it'd be good. Here's a samurai sword. I believe it still works in the same way. It should be able to one-shot. Yeah. So this has a chance to one-shot enemies. It has like a 50% success rate on whether it will kill an enemy in one hit. But here's another one. Oh, Al's dead. So, and it doesn't appear like they can block it. It doesn't appear like they can block the shots. Also, I think Hawkeye has unlimited health. I've never seen any of my like allies die like that. So I'm gonna give Al this one. One thing I was thinking about for when I'm running through here is I was trying to figure out if it's actually useful for Al to have a weapon like that. So if I run into this area, can I dab? Of course I can. Will I? Time for smash. I could throw in smash. I have smash on her. So let's see. Will Al kill this guy? I wonder. Come on, Al. Does Al not get one shots with it? Let's see. He might have just been getting unlucky. He does. He does. So I can just leave Al with that weapon, and he'll hopefully be doing some stuff. Oh, I actually never tried this out. This could actually be beneficial. I'm trying to see if these like these lids will help me do damage. Like, or no, sorry. All right. So what I'm trying to test here is if I activate this like trash lid, will I get my rage meter up? The rage meter is underneath my health, so let's see if it goes up. It does not go up. I thought that maybe my rage meter would go up. Will I dab? I'm good, dude. I have some Smash World records. I have so if I run in this area, can I dab? Yeah, my bad. It doesn't look like there's anything useful. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. It's another mallet. Mallet won't be that useful. Yeah, there's nothing useful over here. You're voting for Dabless? Oh my god. For the lulz. I'm homeless? I'm in my apartment. Please dab. Dab equals cool. Nah, dude, because then I have to decide whether I actually want to put effort into it, and if I do, that's cringe, and if I don't put effort into it and make a joke out of it, it's cringe. And that's pretty much how I feel whenever somebody does it. Like, dab is just a weak meme at this point. Maybe that's just me. Alright, so as the homeless. Alright. And so I'm gonna go in with I'll bring the pull. I don't know. Just gotta hit it. Are PS2 runs from hard drive backup usually allowed or mostly just disk? I didn't know that's a thing. Meme. Wait, but you can get PS2 games on a hard drive and back it up? I didn't know that was a thing, honestly. I mean, I obviously knew it was the case on like PS3s and later dated consoles, but not that. Are you routing right now? I am currently routing. I had a run died, and wasn't. You'll follow, even though you are already. Oh, thanks, man. All right, let's. So he's gonna rush into me. I'm gonna let him hit Al there on purpose. I'm trying to get bombs right now, but I'm not getting any. I'm getting kind of... Oh, that's bombs right there. And I was a second late. My controller disconnected. Why? My controller just disconnected. Why? That would suck if that was in the middle of a run. So the way to get bombs to spawn is I want to keep my distance away from this big guy here. Alright, so he'll eventually spawn them. Can't even talk today. And if I get some good RNG, they will be useful. I guess right here you could consider me getting bad RNG again. I guess. Jesus, I'm almost dead. Alright, so if I keep my distance, he should spawn more. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's try this out. So we're gonna get Al to hop on this machine here. If he gets hit, he gets interrupted, so he won't actually go to the machine. So I'm gonna tell him again, go to the machine. I'm gonna distract this guy. And if he started on Al, then randomly switched over to me, so. Alright, I'm gonna be near him. Okay, so this is not good. That's not good for this. I'm gonna try out... I'll try out the brawlers instead. That's not even good either. Was it good? Actually, it might have been good. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. So I'm gonna... What? How did I miss all those? How did I counter that and still get hit? So many things I'm not understanding. Oh, I was using Japanese controls there. So, if only I dabbed. You're gonna donate -$10. Since the boss fight had problems with a while ago, in a way, but not really. I mean, it's basically figured out, but it's still very inconsistent. You'll donate 20 euros if I dab. How about you donate the 20 euros first? So I can pay for my fucking upscaler. Japanese control is different than English? Yeah, so basically the reason why I died there, which I didn't really care if I died because I was testing something out, is because when I got into the menu, I pressed circle, which in the US version, it exits the menu. So I needed to mash X, but I pressed circle right when I opened it, and then right when I closed it, I died. You hear the real Zezima? Obviously. I am underleveled, but there's strategies to it. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so this time I'm going to use the pull. Let's see what we get here. I need to stand in front of Al so he gets hit instantly there. I'm trying to deal... He's spawning a lot of things right now. Just peachy. So Al keeps getting interrupted. Yeah, Al just keeps getting interrupted. Which I want him to get into this machine. Just really hard to do that. For some reason, it's really hard to get this guy's attention on you. Yeah, and then if he does the belly flop, you can't keep up the combo. There's no way to hit him during that time. See, eventually he'll just like do it. It's annoying. I hate the way the counters work too, because sometimes you can counter him and it just won't work. This method does work, it's just like if he cooperates with me. And he's gonna hit Al right there. And of course, he will eventually do that. Maybe I shouldn't stand so far away from him. I don't really have an answer. Right there, I just got hit for like attacking him. But see, no matter where I'm standing, he'll eventually do it. I'm just gonna let myself die. The real Desmo would have dabbed. So you have to Google. If you never played old school RuneScape, you would have no idea who Desmo is. I'm just trying to. Now I'm trying to die and I can't. There we go. I'm trying to find it. I need a consistent strategy for this boss. It's just nothing's consistent. Maybe I'll try using the other. There's two of those things in there. What are they called? The turrets or whatever. But I don't know. I just can't. I just don't want to be doing speedruns of this game and have like some of my boss fights for this boss be 2 minutes long and some of them be 5 minutes. Of course, dude. It was me the whole time. Oh my god. This would have been the perfect time to be like attacking him too. If I was stunned. Maybe if I try and keep the boss stunned by attacking him like this. See, look at the health go down. So he's already halfway dead, like, if the boss fight goes like this. However, it doesn't always go like this. Dude, Al will not get in the machine. Like, I keep telling him to. How? What is that range? He outranges you completely. He's not close enough for me to even hit him right now. Alright, I guess I'll just let him hit Al, because... And he's dead. So such a stupid boss fight. Oh my gosh. No matter what, at any point, Al is just getting hit. Like, I can't do this. See, like right there, I just took out like half of his health. I'll just let myself die. I want to keep trying this. You donated so that I won't dab? Okay. Gotcha, okay, gotcha, okay. Oh, I know. I hate this boss. It's so RNG based. But I'm trying. Good luck, Easy. I'll try to catch the next one. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming too much longer because I want to start working on a video. And I have some work I need to do. Oh, yeah, I can rename it. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, it's like a pain in the ass to change this kind of stuff. Oh shit.
Hey, just wanted to stop by to say you're one of the reasons I got back into speedrunning. I just got a WR recently. Now I have a total of 4. I'm real happy.
Hey, congratulations, man. Thank you, narrator. Appreciate the donation. Oh, here we go. So this is what happens when you get the good luck. And then this is what happens when you get the bad luck. Is he just keeps doing that. And of course I counter it, which means he can still hit, of course. And then he does that. Please let me hit him. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep the attacks going as long as possible. I don't know if there's any way to actually make this boss fight consistent. And his range there, that's absurd. That's absurd that he has that kind of range. I think that's the main issue with this boss fight, is his range is so high that like no matter what, he's like always hitting Al at the same time as I'm wanting to hit him. Like non-stop, dude. Like that just outranged Al. Like Al wasn't even able to really help there. Like, I can't even reach him here yet. I feel like he'd be able to reach me. Like, yeah, I don't even know. I feel like you're ignoring me. I just wasn't reading chat while I was fighting. Yeah, Goldwyn, if you did the narrator donation. I'm not ignoring you. Alright, dude. There's your dab, I guess. Am I going to be in my new video? I mean, I guess I'll be talking. It's a pretty shitty dab, but I guess that's what you came here for. How many times you finished a game? At least 10. But I mean, I've done a lot of like segments. Like as no, you weren't narrator. Oh, okay. Let me. If you did with your name, let me see. There might be a reason why it didn't go through, and I'll have to check on that real quick. Not good enough. Yeah, let me check something for you before I figure out whether it was a problem on my end or your end. If you did donate. If you did, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, the donation probably went through. Except for, I just realized my donation link on my Twitch is different than the one on my YouTube. So, I can probably get that fixed so your donation does go through. It probably just went through on my other Streamlabs account. So I need to get that fixed for sure. Sorry, Goldwyn. Yeah, I that's what I was checking. I was like, I thought I fixed it. Let's chill. All right, dude. Well, I'll read through it or a little bit later. But thank you, man. Currently, all my donations are going towards me buying an OSSC, an upscaler. You're just trying to get an upscaler though that would what I want to say make it so I can stream Dino Crisis like laglessly. But yeah, this is gonna be like my like last attempt at this boss. I'm gonna do some more rerouting and stuff. I might play this later tonight and go through it segment by segment. It's actually faster for me to load up each segment individually than play through the games because some of the cutscenes are so long. Laglessly? Yeah. I'll be able to play any retro game laglessly on my LCD monitor. I have a BenQ lagless monitor. It's 1 millisecond. So I mean, I guess like, sure you could say that there is technically, by definition, there is going to be input delay, but it's not going to be noticeable. So that boss always does that right away. This guy's so annoying. Like, I wish there was a better way to do this boss fight that wasn't like this. I think I should just be DPSing more. Like, always be attacking. Or at least always try to be attacking. Trying to attack as much as possible. If I would have turned around and attacked him correctly, that could have worked. See, like right here, when you get to this part, you can't actually attack him. It just doesn't really like target. Alright, here we go. This should be good. Yeah, this should be good. See what happens when shit actually works. And then, yeah, it doesn't work. Jeez. So yeah, I like don't have any weapons now. You're okay, Gold One. Wanting to see the new route. Unfortunately, I can't be doing many more attempts. I want to see what time I kill this boss in. I think I realized what... It's partially my issue, like something I could have fixed up, what I could have optimized, but it wasn't anything significant, which was just DPSing. So yeah, you could see that that was like a... that was a lot better than the one that I did in the run. It was 2 minutes faster. This boss fight can never be consistent, just because like if the boss wants to, he can keep doing body slams. He can do like 5 body slams in a row. Did you see that glitch where Al was stuck saying okay? I don't. Oh, that wasn't a glitch. I was actually commanding him to do that. So basically, what happens? I'll do the boss one last time, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna work on some videos. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. So basically, the way that you command Al in this game is you press R1, and if he's like fighting an enemy, he will do one of 2 attacks. He'll either like, if he's really close and there's a bunch of enemies, he'll do a spinning move, which will attack multiple enemies. And if he's just like kind of like in front of one, he will do a like basically a shoulder check. He'll move forward. So if you command him to do something and he's like nowhere close to an enemy, but he's like locked onto one, he will just like shoulder check in place. It won't be beneficial at all. But if you command Al whenever you are by a like, say there is a, here's a good example. I can do it actually in this house. So see, like in this house, if I let go of this pole and I go up to it and I'm inside of this green zone, see, like even here, this might work. See, so if I tell him to pick that up, then he will. If I tell him to drop it, then he'll do that spinning move, and he'll drop it again. So yeah, like what I try to do, if I want to pass an item off to Al, as Al just, that's pretty much how quickly you can do it, and he'll still pick it up. No, he had stuck on screen for 45 seconds straight. Oh, really? Maybe I was holding R1. I gotta run with old route, but your computer can't handle the emulator. Love the vids. Here's some ideas for more vids. Speedrun progression on specific games. That's already been done. That somebody in Salt does that. I would never do that. Unless it was like for Spyro or something. Alright, so I'm gonna try this again. Okay. So again, like usual, he attacks. Oh, I avoided that by walking through him somehow. See, I think I should just sit there and just like DPS him. And then kill his minions off too, that might help. See, I feel like if I just keep attacking him, because even with like 30 combo, this still does a lot of damage. Oh, I should have avoided that. Yeah, see, like even with the 23 hit, I'm still doing twice as much damage. No, don't give it to him. What? Oh, that's how you block. Ah. See, like, without the combos, it only does, like, 30s and stuff. But with it, there's a lot more. Oh, Al's been dead. Wow, you can get one shot there? I didn't even know. Dude, different games, bro. He only does mainstream speedruns. I mean, that's kind of the point, though. It's like his viewership and growth is all dependent on what game he's talking about. Like, even for me, I usually my video ideas are usually based off of something that's like large scale in the speedrunning community. So like it actually makes my target audience bigger. But if you make a video like Fullmetal Alchemist world record progression video, nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's that curious. There isn't really a lot of people that have played this game. So I don't know. I wouldn't purposely make a video that wouldn't perform well on my channel when I have ideas that I have yet to make that will perform well. But I mean, I appreciate the idea. I'm just telling you why I personally wouldn't do it, because I mean, I do this full time, so I have to be conscious about what I'm spending my time on, and like if it's actually worth it for me to put it out. So the sword in that part is useless. On this part, I'm assuming it's useless. The only thing I can think that would work with this are the gauntlets. The gauntlets are the only thing I could see being useful. Alright, that should be fine. Even though I got hit there, it was going to be fine. Then that happened. And I wasn't able to reach him. Really? I'm guessing I tried avoiding that when Ed jumped backwards. It just didn't work. Definitely too many of these guys spawned right now. Yeah, dude. Al can't even get on the thing. I'm gonna let myself die. I have a new idea that I want to try out. I mean, like, yeah, not many people are going to be watching right now because I mean, this isn't like a popular game, and I'm not even, oh, wow. I'm not even doing like world record attempts right now, and yeah, that's just pretty much it. Just doing some practice and routing because my run died. So like, even if I reset a run, a lot of people wouldn't want to watch a run that they haven't seen already. Yeah, I do want to do Spyro. Like, I actually talked about doing Spyro world record progression videos, but I'll have to think and see if I have time for it, because there's a lot of other videos I want to work on. I mean, I don't even know Mario Kart very well. What was the estimate time? 2:35, but is my like estimate, but I'm not like to the point that, I mean, I'm just not doing runs at this very second. It's a me. History of EasyScape's channel. Played RuneScape, quit, made speedrunning videos, success. The end. Throw that up. Be like 30 seconds. Love my voice. Thank you, Sepik. Alright, so what I'm going to try doing instead is right at the very beginning, I'm going to try and stop him from spawning a bunch of those creatures, and I'm going to spawn the turret afterwards, or transmute it. So right away, I'm rushing him, and I'm going to be turning those things. I'm going to force Al to get hit on purpose, so I can keep getting these things. So that was about all I could get. He spawned more? That's not good. Yeah, I really need Al to get on that thing. But he keeps getting hit. Al is just getting wrecked, dude. Okay, come on. Alright, I was hoping I could keep this combo. Damn it, I couldn't keep the combo going. Damn it. Wow. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. That's interesting. I actually had the rings equipped before the final hit. So, wait a second. I only got 5,000 experience there. Leveling up alchemy isn't good because of the final boss. That's weird. So, alright. Basically what happened is I was in the middle of doing... I'm doing this again. I keep saying this is going to be my last one, but... Alright, so that didn't work how I thought it would work. I was in the middle of doing the last hit. So I did the pull. I basically told the pull, I'm like, alright, we're going to do the attack. And then I equipped the earrings in mid-attack. And then I had them equipped, and then he died, and I didn't get the experience boost. Yeah, alchemy isn't good to level up. We have the gold earring on at this part of the game. The reason why we have all the bonus points is because we don't, for the entirety of chapter 4, we don't use melee, or we don't use our attack at all. So using all of our bonus points on attack is pointless. Alright, Dark Sodium. Sounds good. I'm not going to be live for too much longer, but... So yeah, right here, I could totally go to bonus points, and I could totally use all these, but there's no point on me going into this menu. After I got done with Phantom 2 boss fight, I had these items equipped, and I'm just going to keep those equipped. So there's no point to ever open up the menu unless you're going to heal for the entirety of this part. There's just no point. I've tried to keep the menuing down as low as possible, or as minimal. So this title didn't tell me the console of the game. It's a PS2 game. It's only on PS2 also, I should note. So we're for sure gonna rush this guy. That's actually good RNG to get. Oh, that's actually probably the best RNG you could possibly get. Is 3 of those things right in front of you. Al just keeps getting messed up though. Like, Al hasn't even been able to get started on shooting him. No matter what, Al just can't even get started. Like... He hasn't even shot him once. Like, he can't. I was really hoping he wouldn't do this. I'm just gonna let Al get hit again. Wow. I thought if I hit him with a pull enough times, he would stop doing that. Yeah.
Need the world record?
No, I died. I'm not doing many more runs though, so. Or I wasn't gonna do any more runs because I have to work on some stuff. Just doing some practice and rerouting.
You still streaming?
I'm still streaming right now, yeah. I'm about to get off though.
Zach is here, I think.
Oh yeah. That's crazy that this pull stops his move. If I can keep this combo going, this would be perfect, but I could not. It's impossible to hit him like that. Wow. I just finished it off with the hammer. There's a way, there has to be a way to lock him in a move. I'm thinking maybe the hammer. Well, what we want to do is we want to stop him from doing moves. So a lot of the moves you can. Once you get him halfway down, he starts doing... I mean, dude, like, honestly, I'll just keep streaming if you want to If you want to kind of try and dissect this with me, dude, I'll just keep doing it until I feel like getting off. So yeah, sorry to the people I kept saying that I was gonna stop streaming. I'm trying to like figure out this boss because this is the least consistent boss. You may either get 2 minutes or 5 minutes depending on. I'm trying to get rid of the RNG elements, which I think there is a way. But getting him to, when he does a body slam, there isn't too much you can do. I'm starting to get more consistent though with this boss on just focusing on DPSing and I'm not worried about getting hit. Because getting hit is just RNG based. Like even if he just decides to do a certain move, like when he tries to do like the move where he does 2 hits in the forward. I don't know. There's like, he has 2 moves where he does 2 hits. There's one where he like slashes, and then there's one that he like, what do I want to say? He like bites you or something. So when he does the one that he bites you, when you use the pull has a stunning effect that when you just do that, it stops that one immediately. So if you're standing in front of him and you're constantly doing that, it's possible that you don't even need to counter it. You just hit him with a pull and he'll stop doing it. So that's really good because you can obviously get a lot more hits off if you get good luck on there. If he does the other one where he like winds up, you have to avoid it, which you do by pressing the counter button and then rolling back again. And then he does the one where he stands up and starts firing stuff. It seems that it's better for you to try and get in a position where you're facing him to use the pull so that you keep the combo going. It's really easy to combo him when he does that. Also, it seems like when you get 40 combo hits, that's when you get the max damage out of the pull, which is about 3 times. So I'm guessing the multiplier for the pull is around 3 minutes. Again, use Al as at the very beginning he's going to do that. Use Al as a kind of bodyguard. And I'm trying to summon as many of those things as possible. Wow, Al just got hit with that. That's crazy. So right now, I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. See, it stopped him. It stopped him again. It keeps stopping him when he does that. So if you get good luck and he keeps doing this, you're golden. Obviously, he can still get through, but there's a chance that he can't, which is really good. Also, yeah, you stop him from doing that. No, I missed the combo there. Alright, here we go. So once you get in here, make sure you position yourself and then do it. Position yourself and then do it. Because if you miss, you're gonna lose the see right there? I missed 1 and I lost the combo. Okay, so that's kind of ideal. When he body slams, trying to put up the alchemy wall, I can try that. Oh yeah, and when he charges, maybe the alchemy wall will do work there. I don't think so because he will keep chasing you no matter what. And that one was a whoa, that's a PB actually. I was not expecting to PB that. Yeah, that's my first sub 2 minute one, I think. Might have gone a sub 2 minute before. That works? Okay. Okay. Yeah, if we can avoid the body slam, that would be the best thing. I'll try it out. If we can avoid the body slam, that's perfect. The body slam isn't the worst thing though, because it seems like Al is still able to hit him while he's doing the body slam. So if you run away, you actually just want to run away while Al's still shooting, and then you can get a pretty good distance to hit him with a pull, get a lot of damage off of it. So in a way, the body slam can actually be useful for getting damage off, but not always. I might redo my segmented run. Al shoots 5 times in total. He has 5 shots, and then he runs out. And I have these things called reloaders that reload it, and I can decide whether I want to use one or not. But he only needs to hit him. I think he only has to shoot the horn golem twice for me to get full damage. Like, I think right around the 40 combo, you get a 30 or a ×3 multiplier, and that caps. So even if you get more combos, it's not a big deal. All right, so again, let's rush him, see where the eggs go. Try and prioritize the bomb choose. Get him in front of Al. And we're gonna have to rush him again because we're gonna have to get rid of these guys. All right. Keep getting rid of these, I guess. Oh, this is actually good luck. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. These are gonna spawn. Yep. I'm gonna get hit for sure. And Al stopped. I just avoided that to make sure. Oh, I didn't try the rock wall. Oh, see, if you miss one, you just get super screwed. No, don't give it to him. Get in that thing. I didn't try it again. I don't know. I think this works better because you can get some spacing if you try and avoid it. Really? That hit me? I wasn't expecting that to hit me. Alright, wish me luck. Yeah, so that's why you have to backflip twice there, and that's why that move also sucks. Wait, you can keep hitting him if you get behind him. If you can get behind him, you can just keep going. No, that's only if he targets Al. I just realized. Only if he targets Al. No, it. Oh, man. Yeah, I lost it again. It's so hard to keep it. Would finally get to see you on for once. What's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, I just haven't been streaming much, and I'm about to be going on vacation. And once I get back, I should have all my stream stuff. Should have everything that I want for streaming. 259. That I would still consider that consistent. If I can have it within like 2 to 3 minutes, that's fine. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to work. Yeah, there's at least one. I keep saying I want to be done, but I keep not being done. There's still more stuff I want to route. Maybe you've been playing other stuff. I gotcha. IGM, while you're here, I'll show you a new reroute that I was considering. Have you seen this run in a while? Or have you watched my streams at all in a while? Because Basically, when you're going through the Risen Bowl caves, I had a potential reroute, but I'll have to see. I don't think I need to actually be. I think I just need to time how long it takes me to run through it. So, yeah. Okay. So in this save file, everything's already dead. Yeah, we already have the gauntlets and stuff, but I'm gonna be testing out how much time it takes me just to run through. So let me see. Basically, all right, so I'll explain it before I start timing things. So isn't there maybe a way to get the damage boost and make Al attack so he aggroes? There's no way to control Al to make him do anything. If you command him to do it, he might work for you, but he might not. Oh yeah, so IGM, I don't know if you knew this, but you need to get like the sword that's down here, the sword right here. Whenever you actually do the section to kill those guys, because it has a 50% chance to kill in one hit. So after you do 2 hits, they're usually dead, or even just in 1. So what I'm testing right now, Twitch and YouTube at the same time is fucking weird. So what I'm testing here is, all right. So basically in the speedrun, we want to finish we want room 8 to be the last room we go into. So I need to figure out what's fastest. Maybe I will have to time this out. It's kind of hard to tell. Like I might have to time this out on an actual save. So I'll go through what we normally do and then what my proposed one is, and then I will just go ahead and time it. So we would essentially be starting here. And this is what we currently do. What we do is we don't go into that one yet. We just run over here. We go in and kill this guy. I'm sure you remember. So we normally will come in, we'll kill the guy that spawns down there, and we will go through this area. We'll save if we need to. At this point, you shouldn't need to go to the save point, but you might need to. Which in my reroute, you will be able to visit that save point just later. And then you come in here, get the gold earring, you drop down. And then we go back through here so that we can go through the 8th gate. And the reason why we need to go through the 8th gate is so that we can get these brawlers. Because this is the only area, the only area that's en route that we actually pick up that has 2 brawler spawns. In fact, this is the only area with any brawler spawns other than one other area. So this is like the only location you can get them. So this is why we need to finish it here. So then now you would go in here, kill the guy. After you kill him, you pick up this brawler, that brawler, and you go fight the boss. Now the reason why you can't do this out of order is because you need all 60 gauntlet charges. But there's a chance that I might be able to route that out. In my latest boss fight against against Phantom 1, I don't think I used all 60 gauntlet hits. So the chance I don't, we might be, what I'm saying is there's a chance that we might be able to go in here first, okay? So there's a chance that we might be able to go in there right away, get gauntlets, and now that we have the gauntlets, we could come up here, and we'll run in here. This actually might be really good. Hold on. Maybe, I might have just found a pretty nice reroute. We would now come in here, kill the guy. Meanwhile, we would kill the guy using the brawler gloves because we wouldn't have the samurai sword anymore. We could save here if we need to, or like heal up. I'm used to the Japanese menus now, so I accidentally went through there. We would essentially go through here with the gauntlets and some of the gauntlets charges being used already. Pick up the item, and then we would go fight the boss. I'm gonna need to time this. So I'm gonna need to time this, and then I need to go attempt the boss. But let's see how much time it saves anyways. Hey, Escape for someone caught you live, big fan. Thanks, Dem. That sound, yeah, it actually does sound faster, but it will only be faster if we don't need those gauntlet charges. If we can use only 10 to kill the giant, the golems, then we will be good. Yeah, it sounds a lot faster because we're going through less screens as well. All right, let's try it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and load. I'm gonna load this save that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load this one that has already killed one of the golems, but hasn't gone through the caves section yet. So I'm going to start timing for the section right now. And I gotta remember which way I run, because sometimes I get confused out of this save point. Straight. Yeah, you go straight. Okay. It looks a lot better than Broken Angel. I agree. What's kind of turned me off from trying to play Broken Angel casually. Well, first of all, the eBay seller that I bought it off of, I don't think he's even shipped it yet, which I haven't even been paying attention to, which he should have shipped it like a long time ago. So I guess I'll have to figure that out. It's only like, I only bought it for $5 off eBay, so I guess we'll see. Alright, this is the only time in the run that we use the hammer. Actually, we use it a couple times with the reroute, but because we have to unequip the... I used to use brawler charges to break through those barriers because it was quicker, but no, we don't do that. So let's try this out. We're gonna come across here. Okay, got the sword. Yeah, so we're gonna need to fight this one first, so that we don't do any backtracking. Oh wow, I forgot you always have to jump over that. But yeah, this now we have to get the hammer. Also right here, make sure you do both hits, because these guys will interrupt you. I kinda lost maybe like 2 or 3 seconds there. You just want to do both hits instead of before where you just do one hit, because these guys are assholes. Also always go to the left side here, and then always go to the right side here if you want to avoid those guys the best. And then, yeah, you kind of have to wobble and weave through here. These guys can kind of be annoying. Especially if you're waiting on them to do their move. This is bad luck. Really bad luck. How did I get bad luck like that? This thing has a 50% chance to kill an enemy in one hit. See right there? Kills in one hit. That's good, like... So I'm gonna have to I'll just have to redo the segment already. Why? Like, I'm just look at my luck now. I missed like 2 of my sword swings, but still, like, bum. You should have died. Sorry, you have to go. No problem, dude. I just want to retime stuff now. I'll catch you later, though. I'm just staying live just for the sake of being live. If you go to my Twitch broadcast, you'll be able to like see what I'm doing and all. But yeah, I mean, like, what just happened to me would very unlikely to happen in a speedrun, but it can happen. I just want to get this routing done. Alright. Chamber 1. Try it again, I guess. The speedrun Alchemist. Yeah. Hopefully this works. I'm really curious how much time it saves too. Also, I think in the Japanese version, this would probably be, it'd be about 2 seconds faster, because there's a tutorial menu that pops up right here. That is about 2 seconds faster in Japanese. This right here. All right. Damn, I feel like I can save, like, with this new strat, I'm thinking it's going to save at least 30 seconds, but we'll have to see. I mean, this section, oh no, it's not going to save time if I do that. But the section is like, I already rerouted the section once, so we're just actually saving even more time off my PB. Yeah, I don't know what I just did there. Press the wrong buttons. Thanks for the commentary. Hey, no problem, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, after I test out this rerouting, I'm off, so I can work on videos. Thanks for the donation. I'll check that out when I can check out my Twitch Streamlabs. I don't know why they make them separate, but I forgot I set them up separately on my Twitch stream and that, so I wasn't really able to see. And yeah, this time I got good luck, except for I didn't pick up the freaking item, but that's not like the end of the world. These guys all drop like elixirs, which are all really good to get. It's fine, as long as all I'm testing now is to see if it saves time. If I make minor mistakes, like these aren't going to be like super accurate, but we'll see how much time it can save. All right, so now that we did that one, I'm now testing the reroute, and I'm going to save over the file that I have. So I can see if it saves even a minute in-game time, I already know it's faster. Because in-game timer is accurate, so. Hi, Glad Jonas, that's me. But anyways, this whole area should take me, I believe, 7 minutes total. So it's around 7 minutes. Yeah, I saw Billy got the 1,000,000 points. That's pretty cool, but I mean, like, doesn't change anything really. Alright. Look at his luck. Wow. Finally got him. It sucks that if you don't get it first try, the sword, unlike a lot of the other weapons, it doesn't push the enemy back at all. So you will for sure get hit by bombs. I'm not sure if that elixir is worth grabbing. Alright, so now we have a couple pairs of gauntlets. Let's see. Oh, I would have put money on it that he could have done it. Like I don't know, not a lot of money, but I would have definitely said that he could have done it. You know, if he was to work hard enough at it and eventually get it without giving him like a time requirement, but like yeah, I thought there was definitely a chance that he could do it. So right now I need to use an elixir to make sure Al doesn't die. So I want to see how many... See, that's really bad. Yeah, dude, that uses almost all of my gauntlet charges. Let's say I didn't attack that guy on the side, though. Alright. Actually... No, that wouldn't work. Alright. So I'm gonna make sure I don't save there. So now we're short on gauntlet charges. Can we still kill the boss even with like no gauntlet charges is the question. Oh, whoops. I should have went to the left side. Yeah, it's definitely not like he doesn't know how to play games. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and do some quick menuing. Gold earring and fast hold gloves, yeah. It saved a minute. So, alright, so that did save time. But I mean, that's also assuming I timed exactly the same. So it took me 6 minutes and 22 seconds to get through there with that strategy. So what I have to test now is can I beat the boss with 45 gauntlet charges instead of I would normally have 60 charges, but I only have 45. So let's see. As long as I can, then there's no big deal. But if I can't, then this strategy is worthless. And I don't think there's any other way that I could do this. So yeah, let's just pretend I have 14 or 15 charges right now because I used 3 charges on one of the minions. Some weapons don't target onto the actual like big boss thing that you're obviously trying to kill. If there's another enemy that's close by, it'll do that instead. Also, I just realized I wasn't constantly calling Al to me. In fact, I should have just had Al drop his gauntlets while I was in that room, which I'll probably do next time. So then I can go pick the gauntlets back up and not have Al waste any charges. I think Al wasted a couple, and I have no idea how many he did. So that might be iffy. But anyways, like maybe I only have like 30 charges. Let's just see how this boss fight goes. No. Should have taken that opening. I only have 2 charges left on it, which I just used. And I have 26 charges on this one. So Al didn't use as many as I thought he did, but still not exactly what I want to do. No way. Al, don't be stunned. Don't be stunned, Al. Thank you. That would have been bad if he was stunned. So I finally figured out this boss's mechanics completely. So like right now, I already knew she was gonna go in the center and heal. So you see now, I don't have enough charges. I didn't have enough gauntlet charges to completely finish her off. So that's gonna cut into my boss kill time now. Like I only really have this thing to use, which it can do damage, just doesn't do nearly as much. Like you only get 1 or 2 hits off each time. It's just not worth using. But I guess this kind of answers the question, like... How long did that take me? Fullmetal Bracer. What up? What's up, Foster? How you doing, dude? Are the brawlers that good? Well, yeah. They're really good. So it's hard to say how I want to reroute this. I have one more idea. Yeah. I'll try my next idea. Anyways, that took me like 6 minutes and something. Oh, I'm sorry, Spunky Spade. You said never seen FMA 2003 do these a penny. No. Yeah, 1 or 2 of them, but not the enemies from the, like the one I'm fighting right now is not an enemy from the show. There's only 2 enemies from the show that you fight. Oh, actually 3. Sorry. But it's not really pertaining to this game story. What's up, Plus Ultra? You don't like speedruns, or you don't speedrun, sorry, but you like listening to speedrun videos while you do homework? Yeah. Same. There's not enough speedrunning videos. I always watch speedruns though, if I'm at, like, during my free time. So, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'm gonna test out a variation of this route that I just tried out. So let's try it. So this one is going to be me not using any brawler charges whatsoever. I'm gonna see how that works out. So the way that I'll do it is I'll have to kill the last golem in a different way, which I have a good idea of what I want to do. So the last one took like 6 minutes 44. How long can I do? How long will it take me to do this? This might actually work out better. This might actually work out better. No idea. I mean, I guess I have more than one idea, but... You're back. Welcome back already, dude. So I tested out that strategy that I was thinking about, and it worked, but you don't have enough. If you use the gauntlets for the last golem, you don't have enough for Phantom. So I'm trying to do this without using gauntlet charges now. But it definitely is faster. There's no way it's not faster, because you're going through less loading. You're going through less loading screens, and that's kind of what's important. Also, you eliminate backtracking. You don't backtrack at all. So I think you cut out 1 or 2 loading screens, and then you don't backtrack. Probably 2 loading screens and 0 backtracking. At least backtracking in regards to the route. Oops, should have been mashing. Also, I need to test out PC SXE's loading times to make sure everything is consistent with the PS2. If it's faster in any way, I will have to, like, you know, do, like, say if somebody gets a world record on emulator, they'll have to, like, take a certain portion of their time down. Like, it'll be, like, minus a certain number. There we go. Did I watch Evo? Yeah, I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z Fighters ending. I did not watch the ending of Smash 4. I watched it up until Neotono got out. I watched Melee. Melee was so good. It was a really good Melee Evo. I play Smash 4 personally, so like it kind of sucked to see how it turned out. But I mean, the game's on its way out. It's dying. So okay, walk into here. Alright, so let's see. Okay, guy. Okay. That's fun. Melee's the same people every year? I mean, I suppose so. I mean, those are the people that are best at the game. Melee isn't like a lot of the other fighting games. A lot of the fighting games have to deal with updates. They have to deal they'll have like a brand new scene when a brand new game comes out. There could be a lot of freshness, but the melee meta has been I don't want to say the word stagnated as in bad, but I'm just saying like it's been the same meta for several years. So the people that have been playing it the longest, dude, they're always gonna have that advantage. I mean, you could say like even with the other fighters, like Sonic Fox is still able to do really good at it. Damn, Randy. So here's my idea for the reroute is to kind of go out of my way. And yeah, just beat the shit out of him with a stick and not use any brawler charges. It's probably cost me some time though, because I need to go all the way. I guess this isn't really like an all the way back. Like it's not that far away. And then you forfeit grabbing the items there. The annoying part is dealing with Al. Having Al not use his charges. But I can probably have Al drop his at the right when I enter there, so I don't even have to worry about it, and he can technically help me out. I forgot to call Al to me. Al may have wasted a charge or two. I'm not sure though. Wait, what? Am I really gonna get there this quick? Let's see. I think I might have saved like quite a bit of time off of last one even. No, the brawlers work better on the boss. You can actually get taming rods inside of the boss fight, but it's not good. Yeah, we saved a lot of time there. If this is 107, that's crazy. It won't be 107 though. It should be 108. Yeah, that's still really good. Yeah, the rod isn't very good. You can't kill very fast with it. I'm just using the flame rod because it kills the golems pretty quickly. There's no way for us to bring the sword in there into that that golem fight. No, there's absolutely no way to do it because you would forfeit a pair of gauntlets. And the whole point of doing that one last is so that you can retain the gauntlets. So the taming rod's the only one that you can actually rely on. So right when you get in there, it'd probably be best to, get the taming rod right away and have Al drop his gauntlets so that the gauntlets are relatively close together. And so you don't waste any charges. Then when you run back through, have Al pick his up and then pick yours up and then go to the boss. It actually didn't seem like it was that out of the way to do that, so I think it's gonna be this is for sure gonna be faster. But yeah, it took me like no time at all. I'm gonna kill the boss and then save over it and see how much time in total It's hard to say how much time that saved exactly. I need to go to my past broadcast and see how much time it took me to clear that area. I can't remember how much time it used to take without the sword and stuff. Overcooked? I haven't played Overcooked. I see a lot of people talking about it. Personally, it doesn't look like that fun of a game, but I guess I haven't played it, so maybe I should give it a shot. Alright, so spam R1 to get Al to drop the gauntlets, rush her right away. And then get one of these fire things out. So IGM, the way that the boss mechanics work is she can only dodge one of your moves. I don't know if you knew that. You see right there, she got hit. So I'll explain it here again. So right when she gets up, try and hit her, she will dodge it. Now she's vulnerable. See, she had to block me there. So do a little punch. Oh, she shouldn't. If you can catch her. So she just dodged that, so she can't dodge right now. If I do get my hands on her. Alright, maybe she can. But now she shouldn't be able to. So I purposely had her dodge there so that I can... Now she's vulnerable. So make her dodge right away. Like that. Now she's going to the center and she's for sure going to summon... Oh, I thought she was going to summon more enemies. I guess not. Yeah, I'll use 3 charges, which isn't that good. But now that I have this, I can just go ahead and kill the rest of these, get her stunned, get a free hit on her. She's like, you just gotta look at the mini-map, see where she's at. Now, she's going to be going towards the center to spawn more, which again, you get a free hit out of. And after you do that, you should spawn these so that these will start clearing out the area. You get another free hit on her. So she'll dodge. Bam. Also, I just realized something. I realized that I realized I didn't equip my gold earring. So I should have equipped my gold earring in the fast hold gloves, which I didn't do, but it was still fine without them. It is on the PS2. Yeah, so that's how I recently figured out how that's how the boss mechanics work. So once she dodges once, she can't dodge again. So you just want to make sure that you force her to dodge, and you're good. So yeah, I can't really think of what could be faster than how I just went through that area. So that should just be the new strats now. So I'm glad I have that area figured out a little bit better. Antle. Does he usually call her? Has he ever called her that in the show? I don't remember him ever saying Antle. Antle? Alright, I'm gonna take one last check at my save files, see if there's anything else I want to try and like rework. If not, then I'm gonna get off. IGM, do you have any questions before I get off here about the speed run? Because I could probably help you out. But other than what I just went over, I have no idea what I can improve on. Alright, so let's see on the load games. No, man. Alright. Not too many strats have changed. Sewer depths. Tucker. Nothing's changed with Tucker. Yeah, Tucker's exactly the same. Fleor Fountain. So, alright, one thing I want to say about Alphonse is Alphonse, if you like basically get through a cutscene and there's enemies in front of you, Alphonse always here I can actually show you. You're okay. Al always targets on the closest enemy. So if like we load up here and go through this spot. Al will always, so I'll just show you this entire area real quick, just for demonstration, and like how you should handle these guys. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to handle these guys. I still need to do more experimentation with like the stones that you can do and stuff, the stone break combos. What's up, Link Pounds? So right here, Al will target on the dude in the black coat, so it's better to go for the guys in the white coats at the very start because you can kill them faster. It's better to save higher combos for the guys in the black. So you see, Al is going straight for him. Then once you start getting your combo up, you can just, obviously you can just start doing like just the basic combos. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Maybe that's faster. Let me see. Well, I have an 11 combo. I'm trying to see if these guys will die. They don't die to that. But how much more do they need? Like that much more? Can you punch after that? I think you can punch after that. Where these guys just die to like regular punches. Yeah, I need to start like better optimizing certain areas like this. Figuring out exactly how much damage I need to do and what does exactly what damage. I need to see if I can hit after the stone combos. The stone spike combos. I never use these. So Al will always target on that guy. Really, dude? I was just trying to test something. Damn. I won't be able to test it now until I get to the next area. What for game? This is on the PS2. So, all right, real quick. What you'll see right here is Al will turn his attention to the guy to the right. Even though it appears like the guy on the left's closer, the guy on the right's actually closer. So since we spawn in here, with that guy being closer, Al will turn and fight him every single time. See? Right there? He turns and he goes in. Oh, that time it killed. Maybe, probably because Al was already doing combos. Let me see. Al keeps coming in and killing. But once you have a little bit of a combo up, you just need 4 hits on these guys. Am I planning on trying to do a run of this at GDQ? I want to do a run of this at RPG Limit Break. Essentially GDQ, but just RPGs. Alright, I'm not going to even like use any of these object transmutations. I'm kind of curious, can Al do this? No, Al cannot. So, alright, I thought the stone spike combos could pop them up into the air, but it doesn't. So I think it's actually faster for these guys to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then triangle, triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That didn't even kill him, surprisingly. Maybe I just got low damage rolls or something. Combat looks really fun. It is. Alright. So that's all I could think of what I wanted to tell you right away. The entire like end game though, if you've only seen my like my current PB, It's like it's so much different, the way the end game's handled. Damn. Square Enix. I'm not used to hearing that Square Enix. I think the Square Enix is different for the other... Maybe it's different? I thought it was different for the Japanese version. There's a stream. Gotta go. GF is screaming at the mirror again. Happens, dude. It's all good. I'm getting off like very soon unless I find something else I want to look at. For now, I can't think of anything. So this is 222. This is the time right before I get to the final boss. This is all these save files are my RTA viable route, which I could still improve on. Definitely. But it was all supposed to be like, okay, this is a theoretical route that I can get like in a run. So with this is basically no major mistakes, I guess. So 222 before the final boss, and then 235 once the final boss is dead. So nothing I have to think of here. Nothing I can really think of. Sewers depths. No, nothing there, nothing there. Pretty much have all this figured out. Yeah, guys, I think I'm all good on this game for today. Might do an off-stream run or something while I'm chilling, but for right now, I think I'm good. I at least figured out a new time save today. Even though my run died, I at least found out like another 30 seconds to a minute time save. So that's cool. If I tried glitching, there aren't any glitches that will help the speedrun at all, other than retransmuting to get full charges. There's an out of bounds glitch I found in Broken Angel, but that glitch just doesn't seem useful at all. Well, I mean, even if you could go out of bounds, the only way to get into the next area is by going to the loading zone at the end of each part of each level. So there's no potential skips that can happen. Each level is linear in progression. You go from the start of the level to the end of it. So even if you got out of bounds, it would take you out of the way. The only glitches that could actually be beneficial is either a speed glitch, because I know that Ed and Al can run faster. That they actually do it for a couple cutscenes. If there's a way to get them stuck running like that, of course that'd be faster. And then if there's a way to glitch their attack values and stuff like that, like maybe their alchemy and stuff like that, there's a glitch with that, maybe. This game's very solid and well put together. The only glitches I could see ever being in a Fullmetal Alchemist game like this is probably Broken Angel, because there already are glitches with it and oversights and stuff. But when am I streaming next? Unfortunately, I'm going on vacation, so I'll have a lot of time to look at this game and stuff. But I'll probably, what I want to do over the next week, obviously I'm working on videos. So whenever I get back, I want to go for a world record in this game. I'm going to time everything on PCSXE and figure out exactly what we're going to be doing about emulators for this game. And once I get world record in this game, I'm going to be streaming Spyro and only Spyro until Reignited comes out. Reignited comes out, I'll just be streaming that. Do my catchphrase before I leave. Of course, dude. Other than that, there's nothing else. If you guys have any kind of questions or want to ask me anything, my Discord's open. My Discord is in my description on YouTube, or in any of my YouTube videos. Twitter is EasyScapeYT. DMs are open on there if you guys need anything. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Love y'all. Have a beautiful life.